Okay, I might as well get this started because I'm already late starting as it is. But anyway, hello everybody, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be for you. This be morning stream. This be it here. And, I'm kind of alone, aside from you in chat. Because nobody else decided that they wanted to show up. Matthew didn't want to join. Spirit seems to have fallen asleep within the last 5 minutes of me contacting him. Spirit's errors probably at work. And, yeah, Sophie's at work, so, yeah, I'm kind of all alone. Spirit must have forgotten his coffee. Probably. Just bear with me a moment, I'm just waiting for Source Filmmaker to load up. There we go. Just so that people are aware, I did some work on this yesterday. So, did a lot of extra bits. Oh, hey, Thomas. Still a bit ill, and I think my sore throat's coming back again. Which is not fun. And, whoever, Neto, or however you pronounce your name, I can't understand what you're saying because I am not Spanish, Brazilian, whatever language that was. Don't automatically assume that everybody speaks your language. I know I don't, but still. Started watching High School D&D. I've never heard of that. Is that meant to be like a YouTube series or something? Because I've never heard of it. Okay, partner, I'm Brazilian. Funny because. Oh, it's an anime. Oh, right, okay. Hello. Oh, Renaissance. Before you start walking and going, hi, do you remember me? I'm just like, yeah, I recognize the name. I am bored for you. What? What do you mean you're bored for me? Don't you mean you're bored of me? What's the name of the wolf again? That's me! The wolf is supposed to be my sonar. Or at least a kind of a temporary thing while I, you know, save up enough money to be actually able to buy a proper one. Or a different model. And the answer to that question is no. Oh, error, don't even bother with the timeout. Do not even bother with the timeout. And I was sitting in the call for more than 5 minutes that didn't go anywhere. Just putting my other... still ill at the moment. Keep up the great work. Okay, thanks, Ray. Oh, you just woke up. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Do you have any questions about Brazil? No, not really. Right. Pardon me one moment. Why the hell are you... I'm up at 4 AM when I... Oh, come on, Peyton, it's only a cold. I'm fine, I can struggle through this. Yeah, sorry, I was reading the chat. I just went blank there for a second. Hang on. Oh, hello there.
Good morning.
You not working today then?
I
Sorry, what was that? You broke up.
uh, hold on.
Sound like she have some internet problem.
Sounds like it.
Uh,
And hello, sleepyhead.
hey, just got to. Uh, sorry about it. I only got 2 hours sleep.
Oh dear. That doesn't sound good.
Nah. 7. This 7 and 7.
And this is the very reason why I went to bed early last night. Although even then, I still didn't get to bed until like 11:30 because I was sitting there going, "Oh wait, hold on a minute. I want to do some things on the computer just before I go to bed," and then ended up spending like nearly an hour on that.
Yikes. But yeah. I do not work tonight. On Wednesday nights, my time, and Thursday nights, I do not work.
Ah, right, okay.
And the alarm went off for, you starting in the call, and I was just and it woke me up with the start. I'm like,
Oh,
oh
sorry.
yeah. No. I had an alarm set because I thought you wouldn't start until later. But that's why I had my phone turned on so it would give me that alarm from you starting the call. Mm.
But no, I do morning streams at this point, and then I also noticed that you followed me on Twitch as well, and thank you.
As soon as I saw a notification say somewhere saying that you were streaming, I'm like, oh, he has Twitch. Let me go follow.
And Matt's also just said that he'll join us in a minute. He's just cooking at the moment. No idea where Spirit disappeared to because he messaged me just like 5 minutes before the stream. Wait, what time did he actually contact me? Yeah, he contacted me at like 10:02 and was just like, "How are you this morning?" I was just like, "Nah," because I was a bit tired. But then he just went. Then he just went silent, and I'm just like, well, "Okay."
Bless you.
When is this just going to disappear? I don't want it anymore.
You're gonna have to suffer through it a little longer until your lungs and chest are clear.
Go to your doctor. Is this a big problem?
I'm pretty sure my doctor will just tell
Oh,
me,
excuse me.
"Excuse you." My doctor will pretty much just tell me, "Yeah, you've just got a cold. Just just let it go through the anti-congestion bit, and just you're just
Yeah,
going to
but
have to
if it
suffer for a bit."
yeah, but if it goes longer than what the doctor says it's supposed to go on longer for, then you really have to go get it checked out because it could be the starting stages of pneumonia.
He ordered. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've been in that boat. I've had pneumonia almost start up in my lungs because I was starting to get over a cold, and suddenly I started getting worse as when it was starting to end. And so my stepmother took me to the doctor, and it was just all, oh yeah, you got pneumonia starting. We have to give you this medicine. I'm like, crap. I've had bronchitis a couple times. Not fun. I've had tonsillitis. That was not a fun ordeal. I still have my tonsils, because I had to swallow some big ass pills to make it go down. Yeah,
Nice.
you can imagine the nightmare that is, because with them being swelled up at the back of my throat.
I can only imagine.
But I have not. I am the only one in my family that kept their wisdom teeth until their 20s.
I still have mine, and I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, but mostly in my family, they're known for getting really bad wisdom teeth. Like the roots are so horrible, and they bite themselves worse, or the pain is real bad. I was lucky enough that all four of my wisdom teeth were good 2 centimeters out of my gums. And so when my dad took me to the dentist to get them pulled because they kept cutting my cheeks, the doctor was all like, "Oh, they're far enough out, we can just yank them out. We don't have to cut them out."
That's
So I didn't
good.
have to have stitches. No stitches for me. Still, I am the only one in my entire family on both sides that have not had to have stitches and staples yet. I've had my arm not broken, the bone rumpled. Instead of snapping, like you would see it broken in half on an x ray, all you saw was a smooth up, down wave all along the bone.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I slid down a slide on my stomach when I was in, I think it was a preschool, and I was like 5, 4, and I went down on my stomach and my arm hit the ground first, like
Ow.
bottom of my wrist. And instead of the bone breaking, my bone was young enough that it rumpled. It was still soft enough that it rumpled instead of broke. So technically, I've never had a broken bone. I've never had a laceration that needed stitching. I just gotten little cuts, little bumps, little bruises. The cast was not fun, but they just put the cast on me and straightened out my bone. That's it.
Gotta make sure them
Depend
bones.
and, and and considering what I did for most of my childhood, riding horses, going to rodeos, being around big bulls and broncs, like considering that, I have had no broken ribs, no broken bones, no major gashes or broken ankles, nothing. My dad, however, has busted both his ankles, has broken every single rib at least once or twice, and he's had to have a surgery where he got a major gash on, I can't remember where, but it was not a pretty sight according to some of my family members when he was younger. So like, it's a miracle I have not had to hurt. I've had not to have stitches or staples.
And thankfully, neither have I.
But there was this one accident. Ooh, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys yet. I was at one rodeo, and you know how the bleachers are sometimes? Some of them are old, so they're just like big metal pipes with planks of wood for the seating. And there was this one that was just like that, only on the very bottom part, there was some pipe, big round pipes that were
Oh,
going
didn't you run into it?
across. Yeah, my forehead smacked into it because I was running from one of the boys just playing, and I was ducking under them because I was at right height. And so I turned to check if he was right behind me. There was 2 left for me to duck. I turned back, smack, right along my brow line, knocked me off my feet, and I blacked out for a minute solid. Like, I don't remember that whole minute. But I opened my eyes, I reached up, touched where I smacked my forehead, and you know that area where your unibrow will be if you
Yeah.
let your eyebrows grow like that? right in a perfect circle like that. It was squishy. Like it went
Ooh.
past the skull line, squishy. And I never went to the hospital. My dad never took me to the hospital. That was missing bone.
Yikes.
So I smacked. So what I assume, because I never got taken to the doctor, my dad just told me to walk it off. I'm lucky I didn't get brain injury. But from what I could gather, from what I remember, it was squishy that I could press against it and it go past the skull line, but I didn't feel any pain. So I just left it alone. Got a bandage for the little cut that was there. And eventually, it grew back. There's bone there now again. And it feels stronger than the rest of my skull for some reason.
Well, you know what they say, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
I'm lucky it didn't kill me. And when I was 5, I got kicked in the face by a horse.
Ow.
But it was not by the hoof, thankfully. It was the hock. That elbow-looking part for a horse on the back leg, that's what hit me. And all it did was knock out a baby tooth. Money for me! But with all that I went through, living a cowgirl life, yeah, those are the major injuries I've had. Heck, my dad even told me when I was 6, 5, that I would sit on the back of my grandfather's truck sometimes. My grandfather was a bricklayer, and so he would have sand to mix with his cement and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I got cuts from the cats or cuts from pieces of metal while I was playing or around the equipment and all that, I would take a handful of sand and rub it into the cut.
I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, and for some reason it didn't hurt. It clotted it faster. And I just brushed it off and never got an infection. Ever. It's weird.
There's probably some scientific explanation as to how that happens, but
Probably like good
I wouldn't be
bacteria
able to.
versus bad bacteria.
Probably.
Because my grandfather always gets really good sand. Like really fine sand. To mix with his gravel. You know, to help it stick better or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gravel, cement, blah, 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 blah. My grandfather was a damn good bricklayer back in his day. I remember I went to Tennessee, and that's where my grandparents were living for a good chunk of my childhood. And so I stayed with them for almost the entire summer. And I went to work with him most days. And this is probably when I was like around 13, 12. And it's also where my older horse, Peppy, went to retirement. So I got to see him a lot. He helped children learn how to ride, you know, beginner horse and all that.
Mm-hmm.
He was a good boy. He was my best friend. But my granddad and I, every day he would take me to work with him, we would always go eat Cece's Pizza buffet. Any kind of pizza you can imagine. Buffalo chicken pizza, macaroni pizza, broccoli pizza, spinach pizza.
And I thought broccoli pizza was just something that they came up for with Inside Out. I didn't actually
Nope,
realise that that was an actual thing.
it is. And it's not that bad if you go to the right place.
Yeah, to the right place.
Yeah, Little Cece's. And Granddad always gave me a couple dollars to play the arcade that was always in Little Cece's.
Mm-hmm.
That was all. That was the summer I really bonded with my grandfather. And I consider him more of a father figure than my actual father.
And looking at what Red just spoke about in chat, was like, why the hell would you try and duct tape your own finger back on? Apparently, he the first time he tried using a saw in Boy Scouts, he nearly cut off his pointer finger and just below the first knuckle. And then he just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna duct tape it back on.
Oh my god.
Okay, I had to ask Red. Where you're from, exactly?
United States, like me. I think Texas, maybe?
Well, he did say
Okay, I
Boy
do not need
Scouts
to
rather
ask.
than just the Scouts, so...
I do not need to ask anymore. I
Oh,
keep
hello, we
dragging.
can't hear you. Or I can't hear you. Oh, there he is.
Still can't hear him.
That's because he's far, far away. In a completely different country.
You just missed my entire story of injuries I've had as a child.
No, I was hearing some of it while I was cooking.
Oh no. Did you hear about my worst one?
Part of it.
You
Just
didn't
Okay.
have.
mostly part of
You
the
didn't
end where
have
you said
open
that
the
that
blade.
was the most of your bond.
Have
Well, I was talking about the one with my forehead, the missing bone. That's the first worst, and the second worst is the rumpled bone in my left arm.
And here, just before I start eating.
Mhm.
I think this one's the chop.
Oh, and I also watched the video of the jab at the Australian government. Get fucking used to it!
Oh, that's an oldie.
Yeah.
It's
In
not
all
really an
honesty.
oldie, it's based on current events, so...
Yeah. In all honesty, I would rather leave the United States and go live in England, Scotland, Ireland, Australia. Those are the main places I would go move to.
Me too.
England, Ireland, Scotland, that area, mainly for the culture.
Heads up, guys. Setting the phone.
Okay.
What is that? Your food?
Lucky bastard!
Oh, it looks good.
I just wake up.
That looks delicious, Matthew.
Thank
You know, the other
Hamburger,
day,
eggs, cheese, and bacon.
a breakfast burger. Nice.
At
But
like 7 in the evening for him.
it's 3:31 a.m. for me.
Like, this is considered a breakfast burger?
With egg in it, anything is considered breakfast if it has egg in it.
I fucking love eggs. I even have eggs in pizza.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, I basically, my dad gave me the idea. I used to have my favorite pepperoni thing that I used to make, but then Dad recommended me to try with egg and showed me how. He takes 1 or 2 eggs, breaks it into a cup, gets a fork, whisks it in the cup, and pours it everywhere in the center of the pizza. Let it cook with it.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
You are
Hiccups.
excuse.
Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and show. I'm gonna later here in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4-ish hours. I'm gonna leave and head up to the city and be up there all day because my roommate is getting her license back. But
Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh, that
what'd
hurt.
you do?
I took a big bite of this burger, and the hot, oily juice just spurted close to my eye. I think
Ow.
somebody even got.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had.
Got surveillance here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
I've
apparently
had
Red is from Illinois.
Illinois. Okay, that kind of makes sense for some reason.
That was fun.
But anyway, at work I've nearly had the oil for the fryers where you fry stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a splatter of oil nearly got in my eyeball. It landed right on the edge of my nose near my eye once. I was like, swipe it off with my sleeve of my shirt because I was wearing a long sleeve that night. I was just like, no, 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 no. I don't want to be blind. It somehow got
Well,
past my glasses.
you what?
But anyway, in 4 hours, I'm going to be heading to the city, be gone all day. So I was hoping to catch either Noob streaming chat or catch Matthew and chat with him for a while, just so I can be relaxed and happy before I go and deal with the nightmare that is the city of Oklahoma.
Oh, here. Someone sent this to me saying, "This is how I see Keem resolving his issues, and why he always and what he has to say when he gets high charisma checks."
I'll have a check it.
Yep. I found that on TikTok, and I was going to send you that today, saying, I can imagine this being Keem. I swear to God.
I want to listen to this.
It's freaking adorable.
After all you put me through, you... Hey, Hamburger Gabby! What? After all you put me through, you expect me to have...
Oh, that's actually a good one.
Mm-hmm. And I followed their account as well, since I have a TikTok, and I started following them. They only have, 10 videos on it so far, and they are starting to skyrocket as soon as they introduce their kobold character.
Well, obviously.
Yeah. Who do not want to follow in a small, cute creature?
They even did one where, the audio for this little baby girl trying to be taught to say, popsicle?
Hey,
She goes,
Kite.
sickle, popsicle, peanut butter. The little girl would say peanut butter instead of the full word. And they made that with the kobold. It's on that account somewhere. It's so cute. And the title basically was, When a Kobold is Trying to Learn Common Tongue.
That was perfect.
But I want to show you guys what I'm going to be wearing today.
Time.
Just because I can.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm wearing red roses, and my pants are my favorite.
But where are the blue violets?
That would probably be on my black one. There's a little bit of blue on that.
Where's the red violets?
Keem is adorable,
Red.
and so are you.
Then it's blue. I'm a sleepy boy. Papa blue.
And I took a shower not too long ago, so my hair is natural dried instead of blow dried. There we go. Roses are red, violets are blue. Keem the kobold's adorable, and so are you.
Too many syllables in that, I think.
It works.
I mean,
Always
it's like,
makes
it's
it
any,
work.
it's like any problem,
Come
you
again,
just
Matthew?
make one better.
Keem always makes it work.
I'm tempted to try to make another, another drawing of another love child between Keem and Dusk, only this one being fluffy instead of not fluffy. Not fluffy.
Well, I did it myself.
You okay, Noob?
Yeah.
For some reason, you sound like
something-
blowjob there.
Stuff is definitely coming out because I can feel it hitting the top of my mouth. So
Oh,
Actually,
speaking of
comment
coming out
out
and mouth.
loud.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming out and mouth,
oh,
while I was cooking today, I felt something in my mouth, and when I went to poke it, I just felt it disappear, and almost felt like something popped. I pull out my finger. There's blood everywhere.
Uh-oh.
I apparently popped something.
Sounds
Thankfully,
like you.
Oh.
It sounds like you may have probably popped an ulcer.
Well, didn't. Well, after I rinsed my mouth and reached back in there, it wasn't bleeding. Apparently that's all that was there. It was just that little ball. Scared the hell out of me. I just feel that sudden sensation of something popping or going away, and then I pull out my finger. There's blood everywhere.
To know world is not det is the same you can get on your skin. How to call it?
By the way, I've heard that China's been getting even worse lately with its economy thing because of how they've had the airports closed for so long.
Speaking of mouth-related stuff, when I was little, you guys are gonna love this. When I was little, 2 teeth came loose on the upper left side of my mouth. 2 teeth. No, upper right. And I was impatient, and my fingernails happened to be long enough.
Oh no, no, please stop.
Yeah, you get the picture.
Yeah.
I yank. $10.
Went $10 for
2 teeth that I yanked out of my head.
It's weird.
Myself.
I can take the idea of something postural of blood popping in my mouth, but when talking about teeth being pulled out, yeah, no, I can't take that, especially while I'm trying to eat.
Yeah, we're thankful that Sekrios didn't do that to poor Keen and just went with fingernails.
Jeez, we're going back to that.
Hey, you brought that back around.
No, I didn't. I didn't mention anything about Keen having teeth pulled out.
No, you mentioned teeth being pulled out, and I brought up
No,
nails.
you did. You started the story.
well, you did start the story just at random.
Came and Dust arguing, and suddenly it was resolved with a kiss.
Oh, I'm so excited for the next arc.
Me too.
I'm getting the impression that we're nearing the end now.
Yeah, Sekrios did say that on the 15th, I believe that's what this is, coming up, the 15th, we're leveling up, fixing some issues with this casino arc, and then I asked him if it would be possible for us to have a little break on the 22nd before we start up the next one, because I'm going to be gone all day on the 22nd.
Alright.
And he said, yeah, that'll be no issue as long as you're there for the leveling up and all that. And I said, no problem. But I think that should be a good idea. Every time we end an arc, we should have at least one Saturday off before the next. So that way we're all fresh and ready to go.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. I mean, give us a little break and 1 day break, or what he did for Christmas time, a couple week break, and boom, we're ready to go. I still can't believe we managed to finish that casino arc in 2 months.
Hey, we managed to get through my entire story arc in one sitting. Beat that.
Oof. Sakrios and I have been talking, and oof, things are coming.
Indeed. Indeed.
Mm-hmm. You know, Matthew. Yeah, the other day, Matthew, when it was just, when you left and it was me, Shay, and Noob, I managed to get them both to play a couple games of MASH with me.
And what happened?
I'm going to tell him the results.
Yeah, go on.
It's going to be fun. Because I did myself.
Speaking of which, hey Shay.
Shay!
Look who's
person.
Oh,
finally
Hi,
oh no, Spirit.
Oh no, it's Spirit. Sorry.
You were literally talking to me like 10 minutes before the stream started. What happened?
I
Did you fall asleep?
passed out.
Yeah, I passed out.
Boy,
I
boy,
forget,
boy,
Shay's
boy.
doggy icon has a white background, not a brown background.
Anyway, Matthew, here's what my results were before I asked Shay and Noob to play this game with me. Dusk got a mansion. She married Keem. They had 15 children. They got married in Runeguard. Her dress color was orange. Her death was drowning.
I remember that.
And then I did Alexandra. She lives in a. Oh, hey Shay.
Well, full party.
Everyone's here! Lavalos, Gimpy, Dumpy, Snoopy. Man, I wish Marasmus was Marasmus was Marasmus was Marasmus was Marasmus.
Now ask him which way the talking lava went. Oh, there he is.
By the way, Shady, we can't hear you.
Not saying anything.
There
Oh.
he is.
Just like waiting to say good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Tired as fuck.
Anyway, I did Alexandra, Matthew. Alexandra lives in a shack. Married to Nanya.
Ask him where the talking lava.
Their wedding was Ireland. They had 5 children. Her dress was black. And her death was drowning.
She can't bloody drown.
Exactly. Shay kept arguing with me about that. That's the results. And then we did Sevlanis.
This one's hilarious.
You ready, Matthew? Sev lives in a shack, married to Thol. Their wedding was in Scotland. They had 20 children. His suit was purple, and his death was drowning.
So literally, all 3 of us drowned.
Drowned. And it was hilarious because Noob over there is like, I'm gonna get Thol. I am so gonna get Thol. It came time between Dusk and Thol won.
5? You're doing what he says.
Ooh, Shay, Noob,
Yes.
do you think I should bring up the conversation?
Which conversation was it again?
Pairing off.
You know the conversation with like red and weird signs?
Oh, yeah. That one.
Okay, now Matthew.
Oh dear, it's for me? Okay.
Now, you can all listen. Matthew. You know that my character Dusk is originally a goddess of motherhood and fertility, before I used her as a character for the Dungeons and Dragons sessions, right? Here's a fun fact about the goddess. When she goes into heat, everybody around her goes into heat.
And for males?
So, same for males. Because everybody becomes fertile. And sometimes, on rare occasions, it changes. If it's a male couple, they can her powers changes one of the males to female, so they can get pregnant.
Oh boy.
So, imagine if Sekrios allowed me to keep Dusk as a goddess of motherhood and fertility, and she happened to go into heat. Keem would get Dusk pregnant. Thol would get Alexandra pregnant. Sevlanis would get Nanya pregnant. And that leaves Red with weird science. Who do you think would get pregnant?
Yeah, we were just like sitting here like, wait, isn't Red gonna be alone?
Weird science.
And then I think it was me that said, well, he could always just pair up with weird science.
Yep, you did.
He will be fucking the stand. And the real
And
question
then,
is, who's the top and who's the bottom?
and who would get pregnant?
Either way, one of them's gonna be boned.
I think we made that joke.
Yes, we did.
You didn't make it. You didn't make it just now, though.
Yeah, during our conversation we did, but not now. So, yeah, we had that conversation. I was like, oh, I swear, we gotta tell Matthew this. He'd laugh.
Marasmus is pregnant. May I borrow $50? No, I refuse.
And can you imagine if, and I had a thought before this, stream chat, I had a thought, what if Zotch was around? He would pick off non-here. We would have Skaven brass dragon babies.
This is completely...
Oh, wait. You said you could change the gender of someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if... Sorry, I got an ice block in my mouth. What if you changed... what was the Skaven's name again?
Zotch.
Rick?
What if you change Zotch to female for red?
That'd be hilarious.
But not only that, turned it into one of the...
Skaven titties, yes.
Yeah, what if you turned it into one of the, the good
Brood
ones that people
mothers.
draw? Not the ugly brood mothers from the actual lore.
Oh my
there's a
god.
person on Furfinity who's like, has this headcanon idea of like a matriarchal Skaven society, and her art is fucking gorgeous with some of the like Skaven she's made.
And also, Lucas, can you not do all caps, please? Because it's like you're sitting there shouting. It's like, thanks, we didn't want you to shout at us.
So, yeah, that was that whole conversation.
This is completely unrelated in any sense of the matter, but I appreciate my child.
Oh yeah, you showed me that yesterday. She's just like, she is praying for your sins.
So pretty.
Yeah, he had to go and buy the expansion packs to do that.
Yes, I do not regret a single thing. Thing is, there's like a lot of other actual cool races you get whenever you get the expansions. Like the ones you've got base are humans, Elysian, which are basically elves, your typical elves. The tiny people, because every MMO needs to have tiny people.
Yes.
Why does that look like a gelfling from the Dark Crystal?
Because there is...
Probably because of the ears. And the
Then
facial
we've got
structure.
cat people.
Yeah, that was what when I did my free trial account, that was what I went with. Because it's just like, it's the only
No
furry.
surprise, they are human-faced.
Yeah.
That look fucking
Hey,
ugly.
at least it's not inconsistent where like the male is full furry. Like at least they're doing cat face with both of them.
No, because then at least there'd be one that is actually going all out. It'll piss me off. For both, but at least
Trust
then
me,
one's
give
going all
him
out.
a second, give him a second.
We've got these burly boys.
Give who a second? Here.
And we've got female versions.
Big burly boys and big girthy girls.
We've got the best race in the game, Fight Me. Because some of these horns are fucking beautiful. And then we've got the Frofka,
The actual full-on furry dudes.
which don't have a female counterpart at all. It even states females number staggeringly few among the populace, and thus are rarely so much as glimpsed by the other races.
Why is it it's only felines that always get that treatment? The Char,
The Char have
actually, it was
female
just the Char.
counterparts as well, though.
No, I'm talking about when it comes to something going full on out on both sides. Why
Well,
is
you're
it
gonna
just
be
the
even
felines?
you're gonna be even more mad now.
Bunny girls.
Let me grab her head to have it meet my knee.
What's wrong
But then
with
again,
it? It's adorable.
that is a classic. That is a race that's been around since like Final Fantasy 9 or something. So
Oh gosh,
Ja,
it's just a rabbit.
and I thought, why the
Also-
only female at this one?
Not sure if this is a good image representation. We should totally turn Zosh into something like this. Again, the coat color is not the same.
Yes.
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 The armor is really cool though, so I had to show this one too. Not just
Oh
'cause
my
the
god.
version right there.
Skaven human babies.
I have boo-boos now. Oh, guess I'll fuck.
Oh.
Thing is, I've found the most handsome ass twinks or girls in like this game because people on specific Discord make the most beautiful characters.
You mean people who do not have
I just
in it,
thought of
life?
something. I just thought of
Uh-oh.
something hilarious that you'll love, Sophie, since you're all about the booping.
Hmm.
For some reason, I just had the idea that, well,
Free
Zosh
money!
is,
who gave me the free money?
Again, good job. I was
Cow-
thinking
cowgirling,
everyone going get pregnant in the
red, but the
party.
moment he decides to
Now
boop
it going to
her on the
happen.
nose for being cute, he just stops. Sorry, she just stops,
Doom
stares
Knight.
at him,
See
gets
what-
Yeah,
lies down
hang
on,
on.
lies down on his back and says, "You do all work now. I'm mad."
So Doom
Anyway.
Knight, so Doom Knight 0013 just tipped me some money and said, "Again, good job. I was thinking everyone going to get pregnant in the party. Now it going to happen."
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. He
That could
could
actually
donate
happen
Secrio's
because
money.
that could actually happen because the power of money.
The power of money makes it happen.
Got to have money and oh
Money.
fuck.
Yeah, the question is though,
I
who
think
would pair
Samurai
off?
will probably have it as some sort of nightmare or dream or temporary reality thing that doesn't and have consequences. It's like the whole battle royale thing.
Oh, I just had a thought. I had a thought of how it would work between
Speak
Nanir
up,
and
start.
Sev. I just had an idea how it would work out.
Short stack sex.
No,
delicious.
no. Nanir, her wife, decide to have children, and both want to get pregnant. Sev's the donor. So Sev will have 2 children by 2 breasts by a tiefling and a brass dragon. It'd be precious.
albino brass dragon bug thing actually.
Bug crystal
Crystal.
thing.
Yes, bug crystal thing. We need to be specific.
Yeah.
But she said her wife can get the mask off and she'll return back to normal.
Yeah, but
So-
according to what Mama Hornet said, that thing is literally attached to her skull at the moment. So
Yeah, at the moment. But she said once she gets back home, her wife can easily take it off with some sort of magic.
magic.
But I just had that
I
thought.
loved Nania's reaction when she turned into that cute little thing.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so little!
And now I just see her as just this little. Whenever she comes up with any kind of against any kind of technology, her just poking it. I just picture this little child just sitting there going, "What this? What this? What this?" and
What's
just sitting
that?
there poking it.
Because she is medieval bug baby and she doesn't know what technology is.
I'm actually, to be perfectly honest, I'm honestly surprised most of us even know what it is either, considering that, you know, the theming of this keeps
Where they've
changing.
been
So
throughout. Yeah. But Dusk, she's an explorer, so obviously she would have seen these sorts of things before.
That's a badass gun.
But yeah, I just thought of it, how it would work out. It would be Nanir and her wife wanting kids. And, you know, they're both females, so it would be difficult without magic. They don't want to use magic. Use Sevlonis.
I fucking love this artist, honestly.
And then obviously it'll
That
be
was perfectly
soul for
timed.
Alexandra. Soul
Now
or
ask
red.
him where the talking llama went. Oh, there he is.
And then obviously Dusk and King. all, all we do is make squeaks and cute noises.
Meanwhile, on VR chat, I run around giving puppy eyes and going, "Will you love me? Love me. I'm puppy. Will you
Also,
love me?"
female depiction of the hornet rat.
Ooh. That's a lot of scathing.
Yeah. All of it female.
Interesting. And also interesting enough, how I've mentioned that Dusk has two Skaven friends back home. One's male, one's female. The female is more barbarian, while the male is more
That was perfectly timed.
cleric-esque. He's a
Now
little
ask
bit
him
more of
where
a
the
bookworm.
talking llama
Wait.
went. Oh, there he
Shit, how the
is.
fuck did I get down there?
I'm hearing
so-
the "oh, there he is." Who's looking at that?
That's me. Because I'm playing back the audio to block out animations and things.
Wait,
Oh, you're doing that?
why?
Oh my goodness! Yay!
Why do you do this? Listen, I've seen a person with this helmet on in nothing but a thong and flip-flops. It is fucking hilarious.
The image is really, really pixelated for me, so I can't quite see what's going on with that.
Ow, my leg. Ow, my leg. Mm-mm.
Oh, is that
Basically-
a, like, chocobo helmet or something?
It's a big fucking chocobo head, like almost a chicken head straight up. It's terrifying.
Again, I really want to get back into... I really want to play Final Fantasy 14, because when I played it for that 1 month free, I did enjoy it, because I liked the combat system and the range of spells, because you don't get bogged down with too many spells, which is a good thing.
There's a place called The Knot. But the thing is, I was told that even though I chose Iconist, combat was going to be slow, especially for the class that I chose, but it's starting to actually catch up to me. And I'm level 22, almost 23.
Well, already? That was quick.
I mean, the thing is, I've got the road to 70, which you get by playing on a preferred server, which is funny because I choose to play on an American server, even though I live in Denmark. Reason being, specific people that I know play on that server as well, and also a YouTuber that I follow.
I think I've already asked you this, Sophie, but in Warframe, what would your Warframe be?
I'd probably be more of a distance because I do not like close-up combat.
Well, any Warframe could be distance and long range, depending on their weapons of choice. But ability-wise, I don't know.
I would have to play the game to know.
If we're gonna go with the Paladin theme, she'd probably be Oberon.
Yeah, but he's male.
I would honestly pick Sophie as Titania, personally.
Oh yeah, because you can be a tiny little pixie.
And most of her abilities are all ranged-based.
Mm-hmm. And she's been buffed a lot lately.
I'm gonna send a couple things, and I kind of want you guys to like pick. What would you pick from these? One, two, three. There we go. So the first one, you can only drink one. You gotta drink.
Oh, I
strength.
saw that.
Yeah, and I was wondering what you guys would pick.
I would go for the green one.
The poison breath.
You
know
gotta
which one I would pick.
You gotta take or which one we gotta take.
either become a dragon or always relax so I could actually get some fucking sleep.
Hands down, I definitely choose to become a dragon without a heartbeat.
Same thing.
Even
Because
if
you
it
get
was,
I'm
even
also
if it
always
wasn't like
Oh
relaxed.
wait,
some,
hang on. Did you post? Oh, you posted more than. Oh no.
yeah. I posted 3.
You posted 3. I was looking at the bottom one.
You
Okay,
got
definitely become on the first one. Definitely become the dragon.
3 of us.
I can't really read the second one that well, and like I
I'll,
said,
I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. The red pill is for strength. It increases your. Hang on, I can read it for you. Hang on. Increases your general strength, endurance, and athleticism. You may lift tons, deliver denting blows, and run faster than a vehicle. You're almost resistant to physical injuries. The blue one is intelligence. Exponentially increases your intellect. You may learn the content of a book just by looking at it. You are more decisive and logical. You are also a great tactician. Brain over brawn? Question mark.
I definitely go with
The
intelligence because that way I'd be able to friendly read well.
honey, there's more. There's more. Immunity is the yellow one. You are immune to every known and unknown disease. Your blood is the cure to cancer. You have perfect vision, hearing, etc. The purple is psych. You're a psychic. This ability allows you to foresee the future. You may also read the minds of individuals. You may lift items with your mind that are up to 2 times your own weight. You may directly talk with your target through telepathy. The
that's kind of
green
garbage because I weigh nothing.
The green is elemental. Become one with nature. The elements are with you rather than against you. You will never be too hot, too cold. Fire or any harmful element does not affect you. Your lungs will not yield to limited breathing. You may control, bend only one element. You may talk with animals.
I'd definitely
The
go for the
light
green one then.
Hold on.
The light blue is time travel. Gives you the ability to travel back into the past. Being cautious, change the past will dangerously affect your present and future. The black is instinct assassin. You are the perfect assassin. You know everything about moving in the dark. You may also see in the dark. You are granted 1 hour every day to move invisibly. You also gain a sixth sense. You may detect movement from feet away, and you are able to see through objects. The silver is extraordinary power. Grants you the ability to fly and or levitate. You never grow tired. You may conceal your wings. The brown one is instinct warrior. You are the perfect warrior. You have mastered all art styles and weapons. You possess 1/5 of the red pill powers too as well. And then the question mark is the mystery pill. It's a gamble. This is a mystery pill that is one of the other colored pills. Willing to take it? You may only
Blue one.
choose one.
I'd definitely go with the elemental.
I am
I'd go
thinking of the elemental just so that I could talk to animals, but I really just want to be able to bloody read, and I want to be able to basically have no autism at all. So I want to go with the blue one.
All right,
I go
Shay.
with blue one as well
Which
because
which blue? The time travel or the intelligence?
intelligence.
Ah.
And I am always a sucker for TK stuff, but I really just want to be smarter. I mean, hell, I played a lot of TK-based games such as Second Sight and Psyops, and they had the best TK fun physics.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with extraordinary power. I'm gonna have wings. I will be Matthew's angel.
By the way, don't mind Alexandra. She's just sitting here confused about this heresy that is belly dancing girls.
But also okay. As I was gonna talk about the first one, the one with the drinks. You got strength, gives you strength, obviously. Poison breath, talk to plants, courage, always relax, become a dragon, instant death, and flight. Do you guys want to know what instant death is really? Because I looked it up.
What is it?
Instant death, if you drink it, you KO every enemy, including the big bad.
Oh,
They're just
there
done.
he is.
One hit,
Oh,
boom,
hey.
dead. You're done with the whole campaign.
Two bunny girls just dancing, and they're actual people as well.
I know.
They're totally recording a YouTube video.
Yeah, you just fucked that video up, dude.
Nah.
And then you got the
You
final
can
one,
do
which
something
are
like that very easily in Guild Wars 2. I mean, if you put in a star in your action, it will automatically do the gesture after every 10 seconds in the game's in clock. So basically, everyone has 10 seconds to basically put it in, and everyone will simultaneously and perfectly synchronizingly do the dance.
nice.
My favorite thing is just the fact that you've got the ability. There are gonna be quests which require you to use the chat box. Like I had to write /doubt to an NPC because of a quest. I had to cast /doubt, and I fucking love that.
I don't think I can't remember whether I came across any quests that did that.
It's in the main quest line.
Yeah, it was ages ago that I played FF14, so I can't remember.
But anyway, and you got the last picture, which are 3 different potions: a red, a
Before you
blue,
do
and a
that,
green.
Sophie, look on this share. Does that look like a poke or what? And isn't that adorable or what?
I want it.
Move around. Let him move around.
They've got Behemoth Poogie. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but it's just Poogie.
Yeah, somebody's doing a summoner. Or oh wait, no, that's your pet.
I want it.
All right,
Matthew, can I have it, please?
It's cute.
Okay. Okay, have me too.
Anyway, the last one is 3 potions: a red, a blue, and a green. The red is you gain super strength, speed, hearing, endurance, and smell, but lose your sight completely. In its place, you gain a new sense, which allows you to sense things by air motion. You also gain a set of retractable claws, which are unbreakable. And then the blue one is, if you take the blue potion, you gain magical abilities. These include necromancy, elemental magic, enchanting, teleporting, phasing, etc. Your IQ also doubles. Yes. However, your body becomes frail and you rely on magic almost completely.
Dear fucking god, that crossed with the pill that I picked? Fucking hell.
And then you got the green one, which I pick the green every time. If you take the green potion, you gain super speed, smell, and hearing exceeding that of the red potion.
Oh, there he
Increased
is.
reaction time and strength, the vision of an eagle, and the ability to shapeshift into any mythological, including animal, of your choice. However, you also become more feral and rely on your animal forms. I choose the green every time.
Yeah, I definitely choose the green, but I've got the intelligence of the pill to counter that a little bit.
Yeah, and I have the extraordinary power, which I gain wings. But the green also allows me to become mythical and real animal. So
I've become a dragon with the power of the blue pill enhancing my intelligence and whatnot, and a green potion that allows me to shapeshift and everything and ignore a little bit of the downside thanks to the blue pill.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I can't take this fucking beard serious. Like,
wait, what?
this beard. This fucking beard.
That fucking Colonel Sanders beard and hairstyle.
Okay, that's very beard.
Also, you have no idea how many times I've been called Les, and it's fucking hilarious when it's the only thing that Dusk calls Alexandra.
Well, it's what she calls most of the women, lass or lad, unless you're close to her.
The thing is, in the actual, like, text, this is one of the games where they'll write in the accent. Like, they'll write in the words as if they're talking with an accent.
But yeah, as of right now, Keem is love, darling, all that lovey-dovey one. And Sevlanus is seen more as a brother figure. So, should be like brother or Sev or lad, laddie, those sorts of things. However, for Thol, You wanna know what she mostly wants to call full?
What?
Ya great bumbling idiot of a fool! Why would you go charging in like that, you idiot?
Oh,
Sounds
by
about
the
right.
way, this is probably something only Noob can relate to, but yesterday I played my first dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
We wipe once, the tank gets pissy, flames the healer leaves, and I have to substitute as a healer to complete the fucking... It's my first bloody dungeon, and I, the DPS, have to be the fucking healer.
That's why when I did that trial so long ago, I basically just went, right, I'm picking a healer class.
I'll be
Guessing
right
you
back.
grab
Give me one
white
sec.
mage then, if
Okay.
you're even allowed to be a white mage. early
No,
on.
I think it's like a scholar. Is one of the starting ones.
And then it turns into white.
and then you can go off and become a white mage.
Wait, is there a chocobo? Yes, there is. It even has that music, but in a different way. Like, it has a different made.
And I
version
have
of-
returned.
Mm-hmm. Hello again.
I forget. Have you seen this cute, adorable video of a cockatiel's chirping that song?
Nope.
Yeah, I left to go grab some jerky my mother gave me yesterday.
Oh, you lucky bee!
And it's deer jerky. Smoked.
I fucking love jerky because, unfortunately, here in Australia,
That was perfectly timed.
well, this is just at least going by last person I bought real good actual Australian original beef jerky. You know, actually, you know, strong, solid, chewy instead of soft. Like, anyway, apparently, he personally blames Asian immigrants as most of the companies that produce this stuff softened them up for them because they sold well to them.
Well,
Again, this is quoted from the guy I bought this jerky from a from the showgrounds last year. Thankfully, on the back of this packet, there is a phone number on how to that allows you to order this particular type. And my goodness, he had some really spicy ones. I got the second most spiciest ones, and I loved it. My dad couldn't take it. I could barely even take it. I actually, and my mouth was actually swollen, and the next morning from all
What?
of it, and yeah.
As a cactus.
Shay, what? A cactar? What in the heck is that?
Basically,
Hey,
walking cactus.
Actually, more like a walking meme because that icon's been everywhere.
It looks like a walking pseudo-wudo in cactus form.
Die.
But
Hello, Administer, die.
But this jerky, my mom and my stepfather made themselves.
What I'd give to bite some of that.
And it's from a deer, a white-tailed deer that they killed. Because they hunt. Fresh,
I'm
delicious,
aggroing
smoky.
everything. God damn it, my pet.
You would love it, Matthew.
I know I will. I'm a meat lover.
In fact,
Yeah, that's kind of gay.
Matthew, look at me.
Yeah. It's thin too.
Mm-hmm.
I like things that are bite-sized.
And look.
Sorry, I've
It
been
breaks so
ignoring
easily.
the chat. My apologies. So what's everybody been talking about?
Probably about me telling of my injuries of childhood, including the missing piece of my skull. Oh, it was a long time ago, sweetheart. The bone's grown back.
Do I have to put the medic? Oh, don't be such a baby. Ribs grow back? No, they don't. I know it's not the same thing, but it's just funny too.
I keep doing this every single stream. It's like I get so engrossed in the conversation we're talking about, I completely forget about the chat, and I'm just like, oh yeah, there's a reason why I'm supposed to be sort of doing this stream. I'm supposed to be sitting here engaging with people, and I'm terrible at it.
You're good.
It's left you productive, though, huh?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Matthew.
Yes.
Can I make a special request, please? Now, you know that special picture you made for me?
Oh, yeah? Why?
Can we have an aftermath of Kelly going after Sophie?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it.
Please? Like, it could be a 2-picture series, like one with her hiding, the hide and seek, and then the actual,
We'll see.
she gets her hands on her.
I'll see what I can think of.
Please and thank you.
I just wish the little Cobalt model had a little more detail or something instead of it being so toony.
It'll work for
literally no other Cobalt that exists in the source engine, and I don't want to use that Cobalt that everybody uses in VR chat and whatnot.
Who made you? What the fuck are you?
What in the world?
Which one are you expecting?
It's like he's sitting there constantly screaming.
I wish I could look right now, but I'm trying not to die in Warframe.
I mean, then there's also this thing. It's a bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
No,
I was about
but
to
the thing
say
we
that
were on
one.
about was this. Like, look at it.
This is my thoughts on it. It looks like a hybrid between an Elder Brain and Jar Jar Binks.
Oh god, now I see it.
Yeah, I see it too.
No. Fucking
Sorry.
cleanse it with holy fire.
So good. You wanna know what else my mom got me yesterday? Do you guys know of a particular candy? It's like a chocolate nut mix shell with a hazelnut filling chocolate and a hazelnut in the middle of it.
No.
I forget its actual name, but it is so good. My mom bought the $5 one. That's a big one, and you tear off the wrapping, pop the plastic container, and there is a massive version of it, but it's hollow on the inside, holding 2 normal little pieces of it. But the 2 halves are the actual outer shell, and you can eat it.
It's about eating.
The best thing
Do that
about
again. Sorry.
the best thing about combat in this game, because I have a book. This is how I get ready for combat. I bring out the book. Like, you know, shit's about to go down when the fucking mage brings out the book.
Yum.
Book.
I am so excited for the next session. I can't
Same.
wait to upgrade
It's more like,
Dusk.
want to hear about our Lord and Savior? Or you
That
want
was
to hear about how
perfectly-
I'm going to kick your ass?
By the power of book.
This is when. How do you know when they're being serious? Book!
Or have a... Or wait. He's got a book! He's going to read!
Ah!
It
By the way,
is
Noob,
dungeon time.
if you've gotten an increase in some of your videos lately, I've been watching a couple of your recent ones often.
Wait, what's
So that's why they've got so many views on them.
Yes. I love the dungeon one. I love the everyday with you and Rennie and Blazy. And I love the one with you being sleepy. It is freaking adorable. Like, I want
That was
sleep.
perfectly timed.
Yeah!
And it was adorable how you animated Kelly in the background. I'm just like, oh, hi, baby. And when he was looking at his phone, you're like just doing stuff on his phone. I'm like, oh, look, he's talking to me.
I didn't have him doing anything specifically. It was just like, I need him to do something in the background, so I just went, he's just looking at his phone.
Probably talking to me while you're being chit-chatted to. And who was it who was talking to you again? Matthew and...
It was Error.
Mm.
Yeah, the big bat demon thing is Error's Sona.
I loved it. I was just like, oh my.
Yeah, apparently
Do
he had
not
to
fall
he had
asleep.
to he had to wait. How long was it to get that model made? Error? Error.
I think air disappeared.
Error
Yeah, well,
does not
he was on a very long waiting list for one specific model maker to get that made. So
And now I'm on a waiting list for you to create Dusk.
yeah, but this isn't just making the model from scratch. This is literally just me going, yeah, just take this model, make it look like that. There we go. It is a thing.
All right,
I really do.
Go ahead.
I really do want to have a source filmmaker model of my MLP Sona and Dusk and Sophie, my human shapeshifter. So that way, if I want to, I could have some fun with VR chat against Matthew using Sophie, because I would choose a more golden colored model of his fluffy little dragon. And I'd be like, hi, I'm fluffy too. You want to hang out?
I love you.
I love you too.
Also, I meant to post this sooner, but apparently E621 is down, so I had to look everywhere on FA, so it took way longer than usual. But since one of you, since you mentioned Jar Jar Binks, on Gungan, I just remembered this Gungan.
Oh God!
I loved how there were a lot of comments on E621 saying, "God fucking damn it! I swore that I would never ever forgive Star Wars for the creation of this stupid fucking character Jar Jar Binks, but this fucking Gungan has me confused and undecided."
Confused human noises.
I was gonna say confused boner noises.
And lastly, this one.
But yeah, you guys want to know my opinion on Jar Jar Binks?
What?
Mistake of nature.
I personally love him. He's hilarious to me. I'm probably one of the few people that think that, but he is absolutely hilarious.
I mean, I don't mind him. He's a comic relief character. And sometimes he can actually be a very interesting character. Specifically if you watch Clone Wars, that is. If I were to get a source filmmaker model, it would either be my main persona Logan, which is the one that's in my profile picture, or
Rogan?
Rogan? Swear to God.
Ooh, sorry.
Or Alexandra, because I'm falling more and more in love with her.
I love Alexandra too. She's awesome.
She is precious.
And I really do hope that Sakura's allows our little roleplay to be canon.
Also, use a guys on VR chat called Lolathon? No.
Also, I'm just waiting for level 35, because that's apparently where I'm gonna be getting the good-looking gear. So I can actually make Alexandra look like something else other than a nun. And so we can actually see her hair. Because I am... Actually, I'm just gonna go naked for a bit. Because I really love the hair that I gave her.
Ooh. Pretty.
Yes.
By the way, your little pet over there?
Hmm?
It looks like an evolution.
True.
It's so cute.
I also have an orange version.
Oh my god, it's a Flareon.
Really? With those ears, it kind of looks like a Leafeon.
But it has multiple tails, like an Espeon.
Okay, that one looks more like an Espeon.
Looks like an Espeon and Glaceon hybrid. With a little bit of flurry on chest fluff.
Was perfect. That was perfectly timed.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a world we live in. Just sits here, looking into the distance, shooting randomly to the side, or whatever the fuck that is.
No, ask him where the
Jaja
talking
brain.
lava went. Oh, there he
The fucking
is.
abomination that is Karen's nightmare.
But, Matthew.
Yep.
Do you mind if I take one of your gifts and make a story for it? A whole different story just for you.
Sure. I don't mind.
Alright. I'll get to work on that.
Is it gonna be the stiff one? You're gonna make a story on how she's marching to rescue.
That was
No,
perfectly
no,
timed.
no.
Damn,
That's
that
tempting.
was my best guess.
That's
Yeah, like-
tempting, but no.
I feel like the face it's making is it's seen some shit.
Oh my god, it's a porg. It's a porg face. It's a porg face.
Hello, Kite. Were you here earlier? I'm pretty sure I said hi then, too.
But it's gonna be the one with Kelly on the train. I'm gonna make a brand new story for it.
Oh, thank you.
Because I've been tempted and it looks so beautiful. And I don't want you to be sad about it anymore, so I'm gonna make a brand new story for it. For you.
Perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And I was here.
Let me.
First stream in months. Yeah,
But,
you came in earlier and said, hey, you guys, and then you just said hello again.
But,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, again.
but
Again,
Matthew,
fucking love the soldier. Yes.
I would definitely want to create a little model similar to your fluffy orange dragon, but smaller, a little less fluffy, but more chubby. And I would definitely have like this sweet, innocent voice, and everybody be like, "Okay, how old is this person? We're being suspicious." Because I would kiss such a sweet little cop voice like this.
Oh, well.
Oh God. Okay, you've done it. You've done it. Okay. Please give me huggy wuggies. I will.
What the fuck are you saying?
But yeah, I would definitely have like a very squeaky, quietish, Fluttershy-ish voice. But then I'd just go, "Oh, top of the morning to you laddies. How y'all doing?" And they'd be like, "What?"
It was a bit like when I was, when I decided to brave being in a random instance of one of the main VR chat maps, and I turned my microphone off because I was being very, very socially awkward, and somebody was sitting there going, "Oh, you're so cute. Can you talk?" I was just like, I was trying to sort of motion that I wasn't really in the mood for talking. And she's like, "Can you not talk? Can you speak English? You shy? You're sad?" And I eventually just unmuted the thing and just went socially awkward. And she went, "Whoa, I was not expecting that voice."
And I guess you would say, "Thank you. That's exactly why."
Bless you.
Yeah, I just sort of shrugged and just went, eh. So it takes me a while. It takes me a while to sort of warm up to a social situation like that, and
That was perfectly timed.
That sounds like everybody's having a good time over there, and you're recording there, noob.
yep.
Hey Matthew, you want to play MASH with me?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm a little bit occupied in Warframe anyway.
Anybody else want to try this game with me?
No, ask him where the talking lava went. Oh, there he is.
Oh dear. Shay's getting attacked.
I'm just killing time because I'm waiting for people to do a dungeon.
Oh dear. Oh well. I'll just sketch.
Yeah, I'm getting the impression you probably won't find very many people on at this time because it's American servers.
American servers.
You do have the nocturnal ones like me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping for. Because it says an average wait time of 11 minutes and it's been 12 minutes. Would you look at that? Would you look at the time? What the fuck are you? What
What?
are you?
Oh, yeah, and the one thing I also like is that they also have random events as well, similar to what they have in Guild Wars as well.
So
What is that?
What
It's like a
are
mix of
you?
Snake, iguana, and a shell-like
It looks.
snake.
It looks like a viper bred with an Eastern Chinese dragon,
It looks
and
like
it did not turn out well.
it just looks like a snake that tried to grow a body but got confused halfway through.
I honestly now like the look of that thing.
Too bad it's now going to die, and it's dead.
It's dead. Oh, hello there.
Oh,
There's one-
there he is.
There's one thing I'm really good at drawing, and that is eyes. Especially
That was
Guilmon
perfectly
eyes.
timed.
Yeah.
No, ask.
Because I really wanted to draw his eye for a class project, and I just couldn't get enough. I just loved the bright yellow, the massive pupil. It was just so cute.
Second. Why all these quests low level 3?
Did you just read?
No, level
Yes.
3?
I thought she read. What the heck?
Nah, that wasn't me.
That wasn't me either.
Yes.
Not me.
What?
Me.
Matthew, you sounded like a baby kitten.
Why do you keep linking the sauce spaghetti?
Because it's what you're using. Also, I wasn't squeaking. I was just sucking air between the little openings of my teeth. So
It just sounded like a little baby Traboa.
I have returned from the living to give the dead vomit. That was pretty much what I thought. The first thing I thought of when Thomas said, "I have just returned from hell." What at the point were you just saying hi to Error?
This pen is gonna run out of ink on me, I swear.
Hiya, Gargate.
Bless you. Yep, it is dying. The pen is dying on me. No, you bastard. We will fill in this pupil.
Wait, we found a healer. Hawk.
That's why I run healer, because I know everybody wants one.
Everybody needs a healer. If you're ever going to do any sort of group thing that involves dungeons, you have to have a healer. And if somebody's refusing to become a healer, then beat their butt.
Wait, can I not? Can I? Ah! Comments.
Then one
The
person,
stars
then
have
then
aligned.
one DPS doesn't ready up.
The stars have aligned. The Holy Trinity has been formed.
You sound so happy.
I just want to get on with it and actually fucking do the main quest and level up so I can get to the good-looking gear so I can post pictures of Alexandra on Twitter like every single other fucking Final Fantasy player.
Ye-
Spamming their Twitter. It's happening.
Oh god, it's happening!
That's probably the words Keem used when he first was it with Dusk.
It's happening! Oh god, it's happening! Ah! Oh yeah, I think I remember this this dungeon. Yeah, everybody else is gonna run on ahead.
There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna show this real quick because I can.
Aye.
Guilmon. It's a Guilmon eye. I just have to just add something.
It's my eye? Guilmon has eye now.
I love Guilmon. My mom never let me watch Pokemon when I was little. Pokemon Digimon, because she always thought it was devil worship.
Oh god.
I mean,
Yeah.
so did my parents think of Pokemon.
Pokemon Digimon. I mean, she kept saying, "Oh, it's not natural. It's not godly." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, it's make believe, mother.
You mean the one show that is literally about promoting friendship, teamwork, cooperation, understanding,
Yep.
acceptance of differences between multiple different, like, all effectively two different races, the things that the motherfucking Bible preaches, and that's not natural.
She didn't care about the messages. She only cared about what they looked like and what they represented. She didn't like one particular that looked like a demon of some sort. It looked like a demon to her. I don't know what she was thinking. But
I mean,
I snuck.
Isn't there a Digimon called Devilmon or some shit
Yeah,
like that?
there is literally like Devimon, Myodismon.
I think it was Impmon that had her on edge.
Yeah, well, the thing is, a lot of those creatures tend to be based on like Japanese mythology anyway. So.
Yeah.
But she don't care. She's one of those overly religious people, and she's Christian Baptist.
No.
I'm Christian Baptist, but I'm more fucking laid back. Okay.
You're not cray cray.
Fixed.
Fixed?
Fixed.
Fixed!
I had to add his markings.
Yes.
What are you? Who made you?
What?
What? Oh.
Holy shit!
It looked like a bag with braids.
Yeah.
And my mother didn't want
boy,
me
hello
learning
there.
about Greece mythology whenever I was going to school. Because, it's not God and all that jazz. And I'm just like, Mother, it's history. Back off.
Literally,
Heck, my mother...
these people worship this kind of stuff in other countries. There are other religions in the world.
That tank is doing the
Yeah,
mega poll.
She's one of those people like, Christianity is the only religion, the true religion. But then I like to point out to her that a good chunk of stuff that she believes are Christian, like Christmas, is actually pagan. It originated from pagan beliefs.
Really?
The tank is doing the mega poll.
Yes.
Yeah, didn't you know that?
I knew that Halloween was a pagan thing, but I didn't realize Christmas was a pagan thing as well.
Yes, it was.
Wait, what happened to my summon? Excuse me?
And she's like, Jesus was born on Christmas Day. No, Mother. They were filing their taxes, and the taxes are done in the spring, not winter.
What, that was why they were going to Bethlehem? Because they were filing their taxes?
Exactly.
Huh. I did not know that.
Because that is the birthplace of Joseph. I had to think of the name for a second. I kept getting a different J.
Stop whining. Almost every
Hey,
Christian thing
Matthew.
has some nods in pagan traditions or earlier religious teachings.
Mm-hmm.
But like, well, I mean the whole. Well, to be perfectly honest, Jesus was Jewish.
Exactly. And there's so many people in the United States that don't want to believe that.
I still love the fact that people believe that Jesus is not actually like, or people believe that Jesus was actually white. That's what I love.
Well, I mean, there's a possibility that he was white, but, you know, more tan than anything.
Yeah, because you think about it, he was born in a Middle Eastern country, and he's predominantly shown in all like arts and scriptures as being white. It's just
White or very tan.
yeah.
I was gonna say, Matthew, do your maniac kobold giggle. I love him.
Oh, hi,
I
real
get it.
Bendy.
Can I get a sound file for that so I can use it for a campaign?
Hello again.
I'm joking. Don't worry.
Oh, I actually took that seriously because, well, I have a friend who collects so many sounds. Whenever he hears a sound, his first thing is to think, "Can I get that sound?" Because he's someone who loves
What
putting
are
sounds
you?
together for animations. He goes by the name Magnum Default.
I'm just questioning what these are.
What?
You do know
Oh
that there is
my-
actually a. You do know that there's actually a bestiary on Final Fantasy, so it will probably actually tell you what they are and why they exist.
They look like the four spirits with the dreadlocks from Princess Mononoke.
They remind me of the spirits from Spirited Away that work on the coal engine.
Oh, the
Yeah,
little soot.
yeah, the Soots! The Soots!
But anyway, Matthew,
Yeah.
if and when after this campaign, if and whenever you want to do another D&D session, whether it be years from now, I would like to join you.
That'd be sweet.
Because you're wanting to do a more crazy kobold, right?
Don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Well, if you do, I would like to do a kobold as well as his mate that keeps him grounded. Like as he's about to go nuts, she's like nah 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 nah, nah, boops him on the nose and presses him to sit down. No 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 killing yet. No no. Just boop him on the nose and make him sit. Just imagine the shorter kobold
That's a
against
big
this
boy.
taller kobold and just going no 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 sit down no no. Bless you.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh.
Sorry.
Ah, is that an error? Has he returned?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking you a question earlier, but I think you were AFK, which was how long did you have to wait for your model to get made?
Which one?
Your demon bat thing.
Let's see. From what where I asked slash where I asked to the finish around 1 week, maybe 2 week.
Really? I thought you had to wait. I thought you were on a waiting list for like a year before you got it.
My nose.
Well, there is before the waiting list come up.
Oh right.
So we've got a tiny person, a cat person, a human, and a dragon person.
Yes.
But
I finally
after
got
this,
it.
after the waiting list, there is much more faster to literally pay 100. Wait, how much is it? Yeah, 100. 150 right away to get on the fast list.
Oh right.
Other than you gotta to wait really long time because the first list is people can come up right away. A bit stupid, but understandable. Is someone really someone who can pay if you had an extra box to get the mates faster. If they needed to use
Okay,
something.
and seriously, looking at Matt's model at the moment, what the fuck is going wrong with your hair?
What?
Like I said, the chickle bones just get weirder and weirder as the engine ages, it seems.
Wait a minute.
It's like cool hair, bro. But why?
Do you have a different version of him that probably
No,
doesn't
this
have...
is the up to date version.
Yeah, and like I said, do you have an older version?
Maybe? I don't know. Oh, for God's sakes, will it stop raining? It brings the air temperature down and it makes everything cold and I don't like it.
Hey, be happy it actually is cold at this time of the year.
Oh, there he is!
Oh, there he is.
You do. I would rather have the nice cold all year round in the fucking hot.
I just sent 3 pictures. It is all Dun Bluth movies. The green check marks are ones I've seen. The red slashes are ones I have not.
Let's see. See. Yeah.
Why is Ben 10 on
Oh.
there? I didn't think Ben 10 was a Don Bluth movie.
Yeah, he helped with that one. Yep.
Huh. Okay then.
I forgot to put a green check mark on that.
no.
I've seen it.
It's a news.
Have not.
It's Jello.
Hello, Yellow. Whoops. Oh yeah,
But
I
yeah.
forgot party sizes in this are only 4 people, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
I watched
let's see.
Thumbelina when I was real little,
This
and it was
raining
a beautiful
near your
movie.
place.
But guess which John Bluth movie has taken the #1 spot from Land Before Time for me?
Which one?
Titan AE. It's all thanks to Matthew.
And wait, again, he actually worked on that one?
The Ben 10?
No, the Titan AE. I didn't realise that was a Don Blue. What a
Yeah,
spell.
he did.
Sorry, that caught me unexpected.
Oh yeah,
You're good.
Oh yeah, he did. And again, I still can't believe that you actually liked Stitz that much, Sophie. I was hoping that you'd like her, but I didn't think you'd actually go to the point that you wish you had a Sono that was based around her.
Yep. As soon as I watched the entire movie the other day, even though I've seen clips of it, I was already in love with her. But as soon as I watched the entire movie and saw all her lines and bits, I was like, I want a character now based off of her. Oh, why me? Because I am no good at art. And me trying to attempt that.
With that many knees?
I could do her upper body, but those legs, no.
You could probably try to at least try to do a little, upper body portrait shot.
I could try.
Oop,
By
no,
the way,
wait, hang on, that wasn't...
I am sending a picture. I found it on Pinterest. It was basically somebody saying, if Japan got a hold of Disney movies.
Oh... I think I actually saw a thing where somebody like animated scenes from different Disney films, and one of them was of Sleeping Beauty, and it was absolutely hilarious because it had Sleeping Beauty with very sort of basic eye lines, mouth hanging open, and a snot bubble. And I was just like, yeah, that's funny.
No, the one I sent is like full blown if it was a full ass movie.
Yeah.
Damn.
It looks awesome to me.
Yeah.
Because Beast looks more animated. He looks like he belongs with himself. Like he looks like his body parts match and mix and are perfect unity. The original Disney movie, you could tell like certain parts didn't work well with others, and you could tell it was kind of awkward.
Ask him where the talking llama went. Oh, there he is.
And there is this person I follow on Instagram. She makes little
Oh, there he is.
not models per se. She
That was
uses
perfectly
clay and she
timed.
makes these little figurines. You know, kind of like
Now ask him where the talking llama went. Oh, there he
happiest
is.
moments. Those little Christian doll thingies that make little scenes and all that. I can't remember. But she makes horses, ponies, and it's so freaking cute. Well, she made one particular model, one of a kind. Each one is always a one of a kind, hard to replicate. She made one that looks like a veterinarian and it has a koala, and she made it to start up funds to send to Australia to help with the wildfires.
Ooh.
And Matthew, you will squeal. It is so precious, especially how she made the koala. It is precious, and I want it, but somebody already bought it at one of her sales during her charity stream.
Well,
Here you go. I know.
Aww.
Let me.
Do you want this little thing to be yours, Matthew?
This is, I believe, what we call big dick polls. And why?
Something tells me that tank has probably done this dungeon about 100 times already. It's just like, yeah, I can't be fucking bothered to go through the motions, so I'm just gonna pull everything.
Pull
there we
everything.
go again.
And like she custom makes so many things, and it's just so sweet and cute.
Speaking of sweet and cute, I should probably show you this artist that tends to ponify everything from common household appliances to objects and other things. I think I may or may not have shown you something. Like, for example, a ponified living hot water bottle.
Wait, wasn't that also the one that did the ponified living condom as well?
Yes!
Yeah. It's the same person.
Hold on. I'll look at it in a second. I am searching.
Yeah, give me seconds while I need to find this person.
The little caption title of that thing, I will always be your protection. Or was it your protector? I can't remember.
Yeah, I had to find it. Good one.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now ask him where the talking
So
llama
here's
went.
more for
Oh,
work.
there he is.
I think you guys are gonna love it. She's done dragons. She's done other animals. She's done certain themes, and she's even done a reindeer collection for Christmas. And she sells all of them. Each unique one she makes, she has to sell it so she can make money for her dogs, and her children. She's an amazing person.
That's a buff boy.
I think the big boss boy's just turned up.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if this is a good comparison, but I'd say our Thol is kind of like our soldier in Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
And then the tank pulls it too far away, and the healer's just like, wait, why am I out of range? Shit! Tank dies. This is all your fault. You started fucking moving!
Yeah, it's always gonna happen.
Okay, here's my spam.
You know what I'm surprised Thal hasn't done for a while?
What?
Unless he has and I didn't notice. I'm surprised Thal hasn't gone. Can I roll history to see if I banged that person's wife?
Yeah, he hasn't done that in a while.
Yeah, he hasn't done that in a while. Alright, I just spammed you guys with more of her work. Here you go.
And hello, Bendy the Dancing Demon, and...
Oh, we got a bomb.
Bunkin Gamer.
What? See.
There's one in particular I think Matthew will love.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Now
Which
ask
one?
him where the talking llama went. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, the snow leopard. The one I think you would absolutely love would be the cute little dragon baby. The blue one.
Yeah.
But then you see ones that she really makes custom. Dorothy, the Rose Bell one that looks like she has the rose from Beauty and the Beast, and the voodoo witch pony with the fortune teller stuff. She's such an amazing person, and she does this for a living, trying to make ends meet. I could just imagine Matthew going and contacting her, be like, "Can you make this kobold or this big dragon into a horse?"
They're still dancing.
Well, der er ikke chance who will say no. But also a chance who will say yes, but they're gonna cuss ya.
Did Spirit go to sleep again? No, he's probably just not
No, I'm
talking
here.
because...
I'm talking.
Because there's probably not much he can say to this current conversation.
Yeah.
Oh,
I always apologise for that, Spirit, because it always feels like we're leaving you out.
hello,
that's fine.
Chocobo.
By the way, I already sent Matthew this, but the rest of you guys, when I watched Titan AE the other day, there was this one scene, and it just made me squeal with Stith. I'm sending the picture because I took a screenshot.
Hey guys, look, it's a Chocobo.
Yes, you get to ride one.
No.
He's big burp. The caretakers have masks on.
Why does Stith look like an angry puppy?
You're not wrong.
He looks like an angry
I'll say that.
Not...
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
You expect the squeaky bark to come out of her any second now. I say squeaky bark. I don't know why I say squeaky bark.
Because you want it to be a squeaky bark.
I don't know, that's what I hear from her. If Stith were a dog, I imagine her being one of them small ones that has a big attitude.
Okay, I think that's
But no, in all actuality, she'd probably be a freaking Great Dane.
Great Dane?
A Great Dane dog.
I like this lady is just named Desperate Damsel. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
But out of everybody here, if I had to base it on what kind of dog she would be, if
That
you
was
were
perfectly
dogs,
timed.
Yeah.
I would
Now
I
ask him
definitely
where the
see
talking
Spirit as
llama
being
went.
an Aussie, a mini Aussie, Australian Shepherd. I see
That was
TG
perfectly timed.
as a big Rottweiler.
No, see, that's just fucked up.
What?
By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know, help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in, whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime.
Oh no.
What did you do?
It's a conversation happening outside of people terrorizing
Oh, yeah.
this desperate damsel.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold on.
What?
I just saw something on Derpaboro that is just. Who is it? That is supposed to be Pinkie Pie? My fucking god! Yes! Everyone must bear witness to this now!
What? Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Huh.
I'm upvoting this, adding it to favorites.
No, can you imagine that being Sylvanas and Keem, and Keem's just going dee 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 dee.
Well,
But
time to bring out the book.
but okay, so I did Spirit.
Bomb time,
I
I
did
think if I did
PG.
right.
Noob. You would probably be. Oh, that's a tricky one for you.
There we go.
Oh yeah. That artist.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
I like this man's title is Filthy Bodyguard. Specifically filthy.
For some reason, I imagine Noob being some sort of lab or golden retriever.
Really?
Because you're so sweet and just chill. And labs and golden retrievers are very chill dogs.
I
Shay.
decided to search up El Dorado on the Derpaboro just to see what else there is. Come across some interesting things.
Shay would be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm torn between Border Collie and Pomeranian.
Wait, me?
Yes, you. Border Collie or Pomeranian. Or Pomsky.
Yes.
Pomsky. You're Pomsky.
Yes.
Any of the rest of you know what a Pomsky is?
It's obviously a crossbreed, but I couldn't tell you what. Obviously a Pomeranian, but I couldn't tell you what the other dog was.
Husky. It's basically a tiny wolf.
Oh.
Pomsies are adorable.
And Matthew, the final one. What would Matthew be?
Ooh, flashback
Ooh,
stuff.
your arm should, Spirit, your arm should not bend that way.
Matthew.
Ooh. Yeah.
You are a red healer. Energetic spaz of the world. I know because my dad has a corgi red healer mix and he took more of the red healer.
Oh, Pomsky, those things are adorable.
Yes. Yes.
And what did you say Matt was? A red
healer.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Oh, there he is.
Wow, pony fight everything. Jesus.
Yeah, and it will be just weirder and weirder.
Like I said, this particular guy did a living pony condom.
Yeah, just take this one are hidden right here. This one is the weird one.
I still think one of my favorites is definitely the living water bottle one.
Oh my god. Sure voice
I like the living
sales...
plane.
Oh,
The plane is cute.
Yeah.
This man
Oh yeah,
said...
and as for the plain one, look very close. There's a tiny human there, so you get the idea of the scale.
Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, as I said, the one thing I found with the Final Fantasy XIV storyline, at least the bits that I played, it was just like, this is just such a shitty story. It's just...
That's what people said about the like the main stuff. Like the first stuff. Like it gets better when you get through the expansions, is what I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
And also you get
Trixie
more
as
voice
a coffee
acting
pot
in
maker.
the later ones. Specifically
What was the name of
Shadowbringers.
the artist again?
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Now ask
I've
him
heard
where
the
the
artist
talking
again,
llama
Dirty
went. Oh, there he is!
The artist who
is
did all the living content.
Dirt ICDN.
I don't even know who it is. Like I didn't even know this was a thing.
Oh no,
Oh.
Tidger. Okay, Tidger's the one that Era's posting it. Why do I keep calling you Tidger?
I do not know why.
Calling weird names.
Okay, what was the name of the artist? Because there's one I want to show now before I go to bed.
His name is this.
Ooh, sexy cat lady. There's cat people in the background
who?
barely wearing anything. Look at them.
Now that I've called everybody else on
Look
what
at the
kind of dogs
tattooed.
they are,
His name is
What-
right here.
what do each of you think I am, dog-wise?
Oh, what was
I
the
thought-
what,
I
what was the
forgot
what was
what-
the name of the dog? What was the name of the dog breed from Lady and the Tramp? What was Lady?
Cocker Spaniel?
I think so. It's the one with the sort of the big floppy ears that almost look like that she's got like hair coming down.
Pistola! She's
I think
precious.
I think it's a spaniel of some sort.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find what that fluffy dog is that is personally my favorite type of dog that I rarely ever see, and I really would love to see Sophia's. I just gotta find it.
Okay, so Noob thinks I'm a spaniel, like Lady. What do you think, Shay?
I want to say, is it Malamute? Like the big fluffy ones?
A Malamute? You think I would be a Malamute?
I had to agree with Shay on that one.
Big floofy.
Okay. Spirit of what you know of me, what would you think I would be?
I have to agree with Shay on that
That
one.
was
Oh, there
perfectly
he
timed.
is.
Okay, so it's two for Malamute, one
Now
for
ask
Lady.
him where the talking
Uh,
llama went. Oh,
Fiji,
there
what do you
he
think?
is!
From what you know
I
of me.
have no ideas. As I have no knowledge about dog.
Literally, the
I'm
spaniel
not a
was the
dog person.
only
I'm
reason
not
I
a
said
dog
spaniel was because that was just the first thing that sprang to mind.
By the way, Noob, the story might be garbage, but this person is precious and I don't care what anyone says. I like
Yeah.
her.
I think I
She is-
vaguely remember her.
She is actually precious.
Okay, I want to look for a better image than this, but okay, who knows the dog breeds very well? Because I want to share it with you privately, just so you can tell
Hello
me
there,
privately. so I can-
Gizzy Gaming, Gizzy Gaming 13. You sure as hell picked a mouthful of a name there.
Oh no, the
Who aside from
Uh,
Sophie knows their dog breeds very well?
For some strange reason, it turned itself off.
I don't really know them
I
that
was
well. I
surprised-
just
Yeah, that's the
I just
problem.
I
know
was
the
surprised
noise
Sophie with this,
specific
but I
ones.
want to find a better
Muffles on.
picture. But I don't know what breed
For
of
some
dog
strange
this
reason, it
is.
turned itself off.
so many
Sh-
pics are.
Sure.
Yeah,
Just send it just
Yeah, that's
to
the
see
problem with
if
the noise
like,
cancellation. It
can
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
send it to you. Just
everything.
don't say it
I
out
feel like you're
loud.
like 5 feet away
It's
now.
the one on the left. Tell me
Am I
what that
close enough
type
now?
of breed of dog that is, and
How
I want to look for a better
about now?
image. How is this? Error? Yeah.
oh my,
Talking
I know the
llama
dog.
went.
I just,
Oh, there he is.
What
Why
was
do I
that
feel
about the
like
dog?
May I
the race.
see?
What kind of
What
breed of
people
dog
can help-
Matthew is
Don't
trying
don't
to...
don't reveal it to Sophie yet. I want to find a good image of it.
Relax,
Hello there,
relax.
Fiat
I will not say anything.
Colby. Sorry, I probably butchered that name. Basset Hound and Sharpia mix for maximum wrinkles.
Is that what somebody said
That's
on...
what Red said in the chat.
Red thinks I would be a basset hound.
No, I think he was just saying that for just maximum wrinkles.
Maximum wrinkles.
Because he said basset hound and Sharpia mix for maximum wrinkles.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I think I found the breed. Hold on a second.
But yeah, I definitely think Matthew is definite red healer, blue healer, you know, those types of dogs. And Spirit, definitely Australian Shepherd, fluffy and sweet.
Yeah, I see
and
that.
small.
What?
TG, Rottweiler. I don't know why. I get this vibe from you that you're a big tough guy that'll
And
beat up.
spine curbs.
Oh no, the environmental.
Come again.
I imagine you being this, like, from how you talk and how you speak to your friends. For me, I see you as this big tough guy, but with a sweet heart. And I imagine either Pitbull or Rottweiler, but I think more
the
Rottweiler.
environmental
Yes.
noise cancellation.
I'm not fan of
Hey,
big boots.
Sophie,
Yeah.
this is what I'd love to see you guys.
I'm sorry, what was that noise?
That was the noise of excitement.
Sounded more like
It
somebody had
freaking
jumped behind her and
Lassie.
started using garrote wire on her.
Nah.
Fuck.
It's Lassie!
Oh, that's why I remember that dog.
It's
That
Lassie!
It's a lassie dog.
Lassie dog.
I think more like
Excited Cody noises.
Oh no, the
You know,
environmental
Dennis,
noise
Dennis
cancellation
websites.
turned on.
I think more like to be one of.
You would
dog
think I'm a
race.
TG,
TG, you
I
think
was
I would be
only a little boy at the time, but
Well,
there was this person that
but it's
visited our
sweet.
farm once that had a dog just like that. Except she was all white. And again, so the most big, poofiest, fluffiest dog I've ever
The
hugged.
environmental noise cancellation turned on.
Well, I think so because he has a sweet, soft voice, and what's the name now? You
Oh,
just spread happy
No,
energy
no,
and
oh
just
no, the environmental noise cancellation
lovely
turned
warm
on.
around you.
So, this is what apparently the name of that dog is, the one that I picked.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
Yes! Shetland Sheepdog!
Please tell me I can
Again?
rent a chocobo.
Yes.
Yes!
You eventually get your own chocobo to ride around on as well. You don't have to
I
pay
know.
for it.
Matthew, you really think I
I'm
would
still
be
waiting
that
for that
cute?
moment.
I love those fluffy dogs. I'd love to see you as one like that. I wanted to search this breed of dog on E6 to see all the answer
Oh, for
ones. It's still
fuck's
gone.
sake.
I have to look on. I have to look on.
It turned itself off.
You sound
But
like
yes,
you're far away.
Yeah,
Spirit
that's the
would
problem with the noise
definitely be a border
cancellation.
collie.
It muffles every.
Oh yeah, I also
Fluffy,
just remembered
but yet very intelligent.
Oh god.
Oh no, the environmental noise
But yes,
cancellation.
Shay would be a
For some
Pomsky.
strange reason, it turned itself
Hands
off.
down.
You sound like
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, that's the problem with the
Ew.
noise cancellation. It muffles.
Oh, not what you said. It's just the stuff I'm looking. This is why I didn't want to go to FA. I knew I'd come across some weird shit. Because I'm not searching by tags. I'm just searching by a name.
On F8, yeah.
All I'll say is there is someone very, very obsessed with belly button play
Oh god.
Turned on.
Oh,
For some
God.
strange
and
reason, it turned.
penetration of it.
And off you
Yeah,
go.
this is why I
Yeah.
normally hold
Bless you.
Oh my god. Oh my
What?
god. Who drew this? Who drew this?
hold this shit secret.
Look at this. Look at this.
Hold on.
It's a shepherd dog.
Shepherd.
Oh, that's a good work. I think I know that. Oh, that person. I know who it is. He
Matthew.
actually real good to his work.
Yep.
Been turned on. For some
These
reason,
are full-grown pomskis.
been turned on.
I want
They
one.
are cute. I want one as well. If I were to get a dog, I'd get one of those. Or a corgi. Or a Shiba. Either one of those free.
For some strange reason, it turned itself
Oh,
off.
I have a
there
challenge
he
for everybody
is.
here.
Uh-oh.
Go online and look up corgi mixes. The results are
Yes.
insane.
Oh,
Look
I
up a
know.
corgi husky.
And once again,
Corgi
look at how
fixes.
fucking fluffy they are. Look at this.
The floof.
Look up
Yep,
a corgi
Yeah, I
husky.
actually have to agree with Matt that you would be a Shetland sheepdog, because Shetland sheepdogs just sort of have that sort of motherly look to them.
And I have to say, they're pretty much the equivalent of
Environmental noise
of
cancellation been turned on. For some strange
no.
reason, it
What
turned
the
itself
fuck?
off.
Is the name
You sound like you're far away now.
Purple
Yeah, that's the
Flute
problem
Pony,
with the
whatever
noise.
its name is.
Flufflepuff.
Flufflepuff.
Cancellation. It
Yeah.
muffles everything.
You sound like you're like
Okay,
5 feet
Matthew.
away now.
Um.
You're
Noob,
like-
you both just made me cry. That's so sweet.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
No, they're happy tears. You guys just made me cry. It's so sweet the way you said I would be like this dog. And Noob saying very motherly and sweet. Matthew saying fluffy and adorable. I'm just like, oh, thank you.
Now you know how I was feeling the other
Yes,
day
I was
when...
about to say that. I just
Ow.
said that. I just said that.
Oh,
you sound
Matthew,
like you're like-
Yeah.
you should post those 2 audios so the rest of them can hear what I said.
Okay.
Those.
I
Heads
said-
up.
like you're
I
like
said
5
some
feet
choice
away now.
words about NoobMister,
Am I crazy?
and it actually made him cry.
Guys, this game is actually...
It brought me close to tears.
Guys,
I
this
wasn't
game
sure
is
what-
actually... This
Hang
game
on.
is actually cursed.
Uh-oh.
I can already tell you
What?
before you play that.
Are you fucking serious, troll? Lol.
Yes, I am serious.
But yeah, just listen to those audios and you'll guys understand why I nearly made Noob cry.
Okay.
Here's a corgi husky.
Oh no, the environmental noise
Corgi
cancellation been turned on. For some strange
No.
reason, it turned itself off.
It's a
You
husky.
sound like you're far away now.
Yeah, that's the problem
Or a
with the noise
husky,
cancellation.
or
It
a
muffles everything.
You
husky.
sound like you're like 5 feet away now. I actually have
Am
a
I close
corgi.
enough?
He's a dorky. He's a dachshund and a corgi.
Oh my god.
So he's called a dorky.
Also, hey,
And you
Sophie,
got-
Am I-
Yeah.
I wanted to show this earlier. This is
am
why
I-
I was demanding for the name of that artist again, because there was one thing I saw that was really cute. Again, I like how he's anthropified. No, not anthropified. He's ponified a lot of little things. Some of them are just plain weird, but some are cute. Like the water bottle one. Something when you're feeling sick or you need to be warm. What
Mhm.
what could be better than a living pony water bottle cuddling around you?
Oh
Oh.
no, the environmental noise
But
cancellation
then-
been turned on.
If you're
For some
char-
strange
if you
reason,
need
it
to
turned
charge
itself
your
off.
phone,
You sound like
who
you're
better to call
far
than this
away
little
now.
guy?
Yeah, that's the
Look
problem
at
with
him!
the noise cancellation. It muffles
Sophie?
everything.
You sound like you're like
Yeah.
5 feet away now.
Your soul is too kind for this
Am I
world.
close enough now?
And I like how she said it at the very end. To scoop him up and say, "He is mine."
I mean, what woman wouldn't want NoobMister as their man? He's such a kind soul.
Because of my rather controversial opinions? I have some very, very controversial opinions.
They would look past that and see that shining golden heart.
But then again, my controversial opinions are probably linked to the fact that because I'm so kind-hearted, it's just like, I don't want to see people fail, but for God's sake, stop sitting there fucking moaning about everything and just do something!
That's how I
Just
am.
do it.
You never said that stuff, dude.
Because to me, whenever I see people whining about stuff on Twitter and going, oh, you know, sexism, racism, homophobia, half the time I'm sitting there sort of massaging my forehead going, then why aren't you doing anything about it? All you're doing is just moaning about it on Twitter. That doesn't solve anything. You're hanging around with... You're constantly being in the presence of people who don't like you. Move away from them then. Oh, you're in a job that you don't like, or you want to be in a... Or you want to be part of an industry, but you think it's sexist. Maybe if you actually try working to getting into said industry rather than complaining about it online, you would actually be there by now.
Yeah.
It's a bit like when Anita Sarkeesian did the whole Tropes versus Women series. I'm still, to this day, I am sitting there thinking, why didn't she take that, like, 160k she got and make her own game to prove a point? She could have made something out of that. Instead, she just sat there and effectively just fucking moaned about it. And I also swear to God, she could literally raise 300k like that and go make her own game. No problems whatsoever. But I know for a matter of fact, she won't do it. Because she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to improve things. She just wants to profit off of it.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, that went into a rant. My apologies.
No, hun, listen to me. That right fucking there is the reason I am mad. Women do not come banging on your door asking you to date them. That is the kind of man you deserve. Somebody who voices his opinions no matter fucking what.
Oh, trust me, I am terrified of voicing my opinions because of some of the things that happen on social media. It's like you voiced the wrong opinion and everybody hates you, because I actually had that happen once. I voiced my opinion against somebody who was talking about the Captain Marvel movie, and I was like, I think, and she was just like, oh, you know, everybody that's hating on this movie is just a woman-hating toxic man, and or is a special snowflake who's whining about stuff. And I'm like, actually, I think it's more to do with the fact of what Brie Larson actually said, rather than the fact that there is a female lead in a superhero film. And then she was just like, oh, sips tea, well, they're obviously just covering that just to sort of pander to the children. I'm just like, drinks water. Well, no, because I think it's just got more to do with the fact that it's creating two different sides.
Mm-hmm. And that right there, let me voice this real quick.
Go ahead.
That right there is a reason there should be a woman who can ground you that way and push you to do those things and will be there to catch you, to hold you when you get that backlash and tell you they are fucking wrong. You have your own opinion. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to voice your opinions. And I am always going to be fucking right here no matter what they fucking say.
Well, to be perfectly honest, it was the fact that I then later said, well, I kind of feel like that a lot of people are only going to see the film just to sort of prove a point about how strong and independent Captain Marvel is. And her response was literally, Lamau Ree. And I'm just sitting there thinking, what?
Exactly.
And eventually I just turned around and said, alright, you know what, fine, you're right, I'm wrong. There, you happy now?
Now, Noob, if I was your girl, I would push you to fix that. Be like, you do not back down, mister. You don't back down.
Yeah, well, eventually I deleted all what I'd said and just went, you know what, I'm sorry, I lost my temper at that point. I shouldn't have really said any of that stuff. But then the fact that when I tried making the apology, she then promptly ignored me. She didn't block me or mute me. She just flat out ignored me. I just went, oh, all right then. Well, you know what? Fuck you too. Promptly, and then the sad thing was, it was a fursuiter that I started to really like as well. But then I was just sitting there thinking, you know what? If this is the attitude that she's gonna give me, I'm just gonna mute everything about her now, because I just don't want anything to do with her.
Matthew's going to bed now, Noob.
Oh, alright, okay then. See you later, Matt.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say the whole
Sorry.
time.
Sorry.
I really wanted to get my opinion out.
How about no?
Night-night.
Okay.
Night.
Oh.
See ya, boy.
Also, actual voice acting in this game, it's amazing.
It was. Just remember it being so fucking corny. Am I close enough now? How about?
Okay.
Am I close enough
Alright,
now?
that one time it's actually kind
That's
of
actually some fun to look at, guys.
Am I close enough now?
I love this guy so much.
Yeah,
I fucking love this guy's videos.
Me too.
Oh yeah, the ones with those random cats.
Yeah.
Bless you.
You cannot play someone who is Oh, don't I mean, never mind.
Am I close enough now? How about no? And also, sorry I went a bit ranty there for a minute. It's just that I just keep that bottled up so much sometimes. It's just occasionally it's just like, get it all out in the open.
Exactly. That's why you need a woman to do that. You need somebody to be there to hold you and let you rant to them.
God damn it. This fucking video.
And as Shay said earlier, I am too kind of a soul for this world.
Most definitely. And hi, Fearless. Yes, I do know that you've contacted me, so don't stop spamming me with messages over and over and over again.
Oh no! How is this?
My back.
Your back? What about your front? Everybody seems to worry about their front, about their back so much. Why do they not care about their fronts? And why am I talking with a Scottish accent?
For some reason, I thought you were trying to talk like Buck from Ice Age.
Nope.
Oh no! How is this?
I just started talking with a random Scottish accent. I got no bloody idea why.
They can suddenly pop out of nowhere and you can start talking in that accent no matter what you do.
Aye, lass, aye. It's a curious thing, isn't it, when you start talking in a bloody Scottish accent for no apparent reason.
See,
it's such a powerful accent and you can just get into the rant and let out all your anger.
Aye, lass, aye.
See, the thing is, the only time that I ever get a Scottish accent is either if I'm playing a dwarf or if I actually, like, straight up get drunk, which is a rare occasion. But if I get drunk, I get Scottish for some reason.
Ooh,
And I do not know why.
Shay, we should meet in real life. I will take you to all the bars. We would have some fun.
I'm sorry, but I do not have the money to go to the US of A's right now.
Well, in a year or two, I'm going to be going to Scotland for a vacation.
Yeah, that's good. Now ask him which way the talking llama went.
So, like, if that time comes, if any of you want to come say hello.
I probably cannot do it because these stupid rules over here. I have to get a pass first, and I can only do that if I have a job.
Like, I can imagine Noob just doing a hop and a skip and over, and he'd be like, "Hi, Sophie."
So wait, you need to get some kind of like pass or something just to leave the country?
Yeah, literally all the country you have to do that.
Oh, you mean you don't have a passport yet? Oh, okay then.
Yeah, but the problem is I cannot get one because I have no job.
Ah, right.
I have no work. Because of that, I cannot get a paper to get out of my country. For some stupid reason.
I mean,
I hate the rules.
I have one, and I don't have a job.
How old are you again?
21.
How the fuck do you have one? There's literally in the law over here. There's literally in the law. We cannot. We have to have a job before we have a permission to get out of our country.
I went to England like a year ago when I was 20.
In that, I don't know whether the law has either changed since then or somebody was bullshitting you, Era. I would honestly say go to somebody and say, do I need to have a job to get a passport? Or find somebody that deals with that kind of shit and just go, Do I need a job to get a passport?
Noob.
What?
I like her
I
hair.
found something so cute. But how does this work?
I won't know until you show. Excuse me, Nate.
It's a Saint Bernard corgi mix.
That doesn't. That honestly looks like someone's actually photoshopped that.
No, it's not photoshopped. It's somebody's Facebook account.
There's
It's
so
so
many corgi mixes and it's adorable.
And then here,
That
in
was
order
perfectly
from
timed.
top right, top left, bottom,
Now
bottom
ask him
left,
where
we
the
got
talking llama
Corgi
went. Oh,
Dalmatian,
there he
Corgi
is.
German Shepherd, Corgi Retriever, Corgi Husky.
So like, I'm sorry to interject, but like, I can understand if people like tiny people and stuff like that. I just dislike how they look sometimes in some games.
Yeah, there's just something about them that just seems a bit off sometimes. It's probably the reason why nobody likes the gnomes in WoW.
The fucking dreaded gnome Death Knight. Why would you play a gnome Death Knight? Why would you play a gnome in the first place?
Because a gnome.
But now we have
Oh,
mecha gnomes.
there's
Yeah.
some history about the gnomes.
Oh my god, you know that meme where it's like it's a school photo album, and it's like the regular whatever, let's say James, like the regular like the James. This is James. And you have the same picture but with
That was
glasses on,
perfectly-
cool James. It's basically that.
Yeah.
It's the cool version.
That was perfectly timed.
But I've already had a few things.
Now
so
ask
specifically
him where
one
the
dungeon
talking
spoiled
llama went.
in
Oh, there
Shadowbringers,
he
and I already love the
is.
story, which is why I can't wait to get there.
Okay, I think Aaron needs a bit more.
Also, I can't wait to meet the Behemoth, because that's a creature that exists in this game.
Now ask him where the talking llama went.
Behemoth. Oh.
Sophie, have you ever seen a Behemoth from Final Fantasy?
Nope.
You gotta have a bad time, boy.
Behemoth. Final Fantasy.
Okay, I just posted 2 more and I'll stop with the corgi mixes. But you got a Malamute Husky, a Malamute Corgi, and then a Yellow Lab Corgi.
Okay, the yellow lab corgi doesn't look like it. It does look like that's been photoshopped. I'm sorry, but that one looks like it's been photoshopped.
I would like to present to you the Behemoth.
Oh dear. Bless you.
There you go.
Alright, what do we got?
I fucking love this creature.
Is he
What
controlled?
is this monster?
And apparently you can get it as a mount.
Come on! Serious?
Yep.
Fuck that game. Fuck that game. Fuck that.
It's an MMO. What do you expect?
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Not again.
Now ask him where the
A creature that is literally only one thing I just killed in one to become your fucking pet.
That was perfect.
That's not cool. No.
Ow.
They do it in every single MMO. Legitimately, any major boss you can kill, you can get as a mount in most cases. Like in any MMO.
Oh god, you guys, I just found something funny.
That was perfectly
I am sending you a link because the video is too long.
Let's take a look.
Alright, what is this? I love my TikToks. I love my thoughts and all that shit.
All right, let's have a look at this. Cards Against Disney. Oh,
You're about to see what Disney would be like if it was meant for adults. Okay, let's go. Happiness is Moana's Next one. Finally, Disney's new animated movie will feature Mickey Mouse.
Oh, there he is.
And finally, To free the genie, all you have to do is rub Mufasa's...
Oh!
I want that. I want to play that.
Oh, that's bad.
And
Oh,
here's another TikTok, but this one I am saying if I had VR and me and Matthew got into a relationship and he got me a model, this would be me and him.
Okay, I have to see this one as well.
I can take that model away from you, you know that, right?
He's precious.
Okay, I'm gonna delete that model from you.
No, don't. I like Mel.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
That would be me and Matthew.
It's that little whining noise.
I love how like Jeep is just sandwiched between us.
Fucking whining noises.
Well, luckily for you, I do know. I do have a few different avatar. I know a few people you can. I can send you away or send you to them, if you want some unique avatar to VR chat.
But I don't have any money and I don't have a VR set. I have no gaming system. I am a broke woman.
Also, the great thing about this game is that Bahamut is evil, which is heresy to anyone who knows D&D lore.
But the only model I would absolutely love to torment Matthew with, if it could be created in VR.
Tell me.
If Noob is following me here, he knows what I'm gonna say.
Can I just point out that it looks like this person is judging me, like it's staring to me like the little spawn of Satan it is.
Not now, not now, not now. Avatar,
I'm
show me
not
the
sure. I'm
picture.
not sure. I'm personally not sure, so you'll have to tell me.
Stiff.
Send a picture. I want to see.
Stiff.
Steph, what that?
I would torment Matthew with Stiff, the kangaroo-looking Martian from Titan AE.
No, ask him where the talking lava went.
The picture I
there
sent.
he is.
Hold on, I got you.
Give me the name. Give me the name. That's
From Titan AE. There you go.
Yep.
Because if I could find that model and also get a nude version of
No,
it,
ask him where the
Matthew
talking
would not be safe.
Well, hold my beer, as we say, you know.
Matthew would never be safe.
And to be perfectly honest, Sophie, you don't actually need a VR headset to actually play VR chat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
she also needs a PC. She also needs a PC to actually play it.
And I don't have that.
No, ask him where the
All I have is my
talking
phone.
lava
That is
went.
the only
Oh,
new
there
technology I
he
have.
is.
Because I still have a box TV. I still have a DVD and VCR player.
That's some old shit.
Like, it's a combo. It's a DVD player and a VCR player.
That'd
in
be
one.
like retro shit. Oh, Fearless! Fearless, can you stop, please?
What is he doing?
He's asking. He wants to join the chat. But
Okay.
Okay.
Good night, Spirit.
Night, Spirit.
See you later, Spirit.
Oh, nice, Spirit.
The talking lava went. Oh, there he is. That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
No, ask him where the talking lava went. Oh, there he is.
Why is your voice like
Oh,
that?
God,
Oh
like-
god.
Mm.
These are the times where I'm happy most of this game isn't actually voice acted. No, it's she has that pitchy, annoying sounding
Oh.
pitchy, annoying character.
You mean Mr. J? What are you
Oh no,
doing,
it's
Mr. J?
I'd rather have that. I actually prefer that.
It's sort of like the really sort of stereotypical tiny high-pitched voice and voice, that kind of thing.
To make your acquaintance, oh my lord!
Fuck
you
off,
sound
you
like
little rascal of a
Brit.
child.
You sound like one of Sekrios' scripts.
So he
Please,
just
to
played
make
something
your
which...
acquaintance, how may I serve you this Friday?
Oh, fuck off, you little tiny midget.
Go away, you turd.
Go away, you tiny
midget
spicy.
turd.
Oh, that actually hurts my voice. Fuck.
Sophie just played something which I recognised. Are
Hmm?
you sure it wasn't me that played something? Because I was playing TikTok stuff.
I was doing TikToks.
That gonna be hard to get.
Do you guys want to see some of my TikToks?
I've done some.
I mean, alright, sure, if you... yeah, alright.
Oh no, the
Bless you.
environmental noise
Excuse.
The only TikTok I ever
sorry.
did was one with a friend of mine where it's the one, it's
Yeah, that's the problem with the noise
Timber. It's a song
cancellation. It
Timber,
muffles
but with
everything.
gingers, like
Sound
taking
you're
the piss
like
out of
5
ginger
feet away
people.
now.
Okay, where am I? Ah, yes. I have a few that I would like to share. There's number 1.
Oh no, the environmental noise cancellation had been turned on. For some strange
no.
reason, it turned itself off.
You sound like you're far away.
Number 2. No, I can't share my number 2. Why?
You're far away now.
Yeah, that's the problem with the noise cancellation. It muffles everything.
You sound like you're like far. 5 feet away now.
I guess I'll wait for the other one to
Why do you
load.
pronounce it that way?
Oh dear.
He pronounced it worshippers and not worshippers. Why do you pronounce it
Warshipper.
worshippers?
That sounds like somebody who ships war for a living or takes 2 wars and ships them together.
Why do you
I was
pronounce
about
it
to
that way?
Oh no,
Okay,
the
okay.
environmental
No,
I
those-
wonder,
cancellation had been
World
turned
War
on. For some
II
strange reason, it turned itself off.
fall in love with
Far away
the
now.
Cold
Yeah,
War.
that's the problem with the
They
noise
gotta be fun.
cancellation. It muffles everything.
Alexandra's
You're like
judging
5
him
feet away now.
silently, as she is
Am I
the
close enough
protagonist.
How about now?
Oh, what that?
How is this?
And me.
Yeah, that's good. Now ask him which way the talking llama went.
Oh, there he is.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Now ask him where the talking llama went.
It's
Oh,
alright.
there he is.
Oh my god, these spline curves do so much, make my animations look so much better. They don't look so stiff anymore.
I already hate you. Don't call me a fat lady. I do not
Oh
like
no, the
you.
environmental noise
You can
cancellation
fuck
had
off.
been turned on. For some strange
no.
reason, it turned itself off.
You sound like
I'm
you're
gonna do
far
some
away
fixing
now.
on the
Yeah, that's the
third
problem with
one,
the
but
noise cancellation.
these 2
It
are the shortest I
muffles
have,
everything.
You sound like
and
you're like 5
the
feet away
second one
now.
I'm sending is my favorite.
Enough now? How
Oh,
about
fuck.
now?
So loud.
How is this? Error? Yeah, that's good. Now ask him which way the talking llama went.
Oh, there.
Okay.
I like the last part.
Huh?
Oh wait, I'm level 25. I can continue my actual job quest line.
Talking llama went.
Oh, there he is.
That was
I will return to this place.
That was
First,
perfectly
I
timed.
must do the important thing.
Now ask him where the talking
Or
llama
maybe I'm
went.
just gonna
Oh, there
run
he
away.
is.
Get it. Dang it. I guess I'm gonna have to find the link and get it.
Send link.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. There we
Hello,
go.
Moogle. How you doing?
Copo.
Well,
Yes, a great thing
hello, dear.
about one
Okay,
thing that I
here's
love.
Oh,
Go
there
ahead.
he is.
here's the link to the final one, and it is one that is from my favorite TV show.
I must see
Oh.
this one.
Stay.
See if you can figure
You
out
can
what TV show
control
it
him?
is.
No, that one. I broke my own. Mine's bigger. Sycamore! Stay!
I don't recognize that.
Supernatural.
I haven't watched it, so.
Crowley. I love Crowley.
Oh no, the environmental noise cancellation had been turned on.
Wait.
For some reason it turned itself off.
You say
So, on all
Crowley
three-
Supernatural?
Yeah, that's the problem with the
Yes.
noise cancellation.
Because the only
It
Crowley I
muffles
know is
everything.
You sound like you're
Good
like 5
Omens.
feet away now.
There's a Crowley
Am
in
I close enough
Supernatural, and he is a badass.
How about now?
So is Crowley in
How
Good
is
Omens.
this?
Good Omens is such a great series.
But
Now ask him which
so all
way the
three of you
talking
have
llama
seen
went.
all three videos I
Oh,
sent,
there
right?
he is.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
So,
Now
how
ask
is
him
my
where the
TikTok
talking
skills?
llama went. Oh, there he is.
Okay, so
I have that one, TG. I have downloaded that onto my phone so I can watch it forever.
do you want me to be honest or
Please be honest. Just judge each one.
Because see, the thing is, I mean, it might just be due to the fact that you don't have that many things to actually work with, but it's low-key pretty basic.
I'm a basic person.
I mean, I am myself, so I don't really have much to say, but it's like, the things you do is something everyone could do, which can be both good and bad.
I am wanting a frickin' raptor mask and have it adjusted to made to look like dusk.
That was perfectly timed.
So,
Also,
Now
I'm
ask him
just
where
gonna
the
like
talking
show
llama.
this for a bit, but like, no wait, no mind, I can't actually do that because Noob is streaming. Never mind. It's just the music in this game is fucking amazing, and I love it.
I really adore the one I linked, the one with Crowley. It's just that one I was searching for the right person with the right props
Now ask him
to
where the
do
talking llama
the
went.
hellhound.
Oh, there he is.
And when this person I actually watched posted this, I was just like, oh, fuck yes! And I went, grabbed my leather jacket, fixed up
That
my
was
hair,
perfectly timed.
and I was just like, okay, here we go.
Now ask him where the talking llama went. Oh, there he is.
Because I love the filter Demon Eyes.
Sorry. Continue.
You're good. I love the filter Demon Eyes because I love Supernatural, and the demons there, especially the lower class, have black eyes. So, like, I could pretend to be Crowley, but a female version, I was just like, yes! But the one with the white raptor, that one was just for fun, and I just wanted to react to this sweetheart because they've done so many videos, and I just found this one that was so freaking cute. So I found this filter that made it look like I had makeup on, just so I could look nicer, because I was getting ready for work at this time. So I decided, let me go ahead and give this a shot.
Oh no, the
Guys,
environmental noise cancellation had been
she
turned on.
followed me, liked every single one of my videos, and commented almost on every single one of them.
It muffles
And some of her
everything.
followers came over and liked a lot of my stuff. I was just like, hold up, what?
How about now?
Damn.
How is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Now ask him which way the talking llama went.
It was insanity.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Now
Ooh.
ask him where the talking llama went. Oh, there he is.
I don't know if any of you have seen this particular.
That's a kobold in Final Fantasy?
Nani?
Nani?
The image is very blurry. I
I
can't
cannot
see.
see. I cannot see.
Me
shit.
neither.
Get
Why
them.
you have shit pics on yours?
You should have screenshotted that because we couldn't see.
Yeah, I'll do it in a bit. It aggroed on me.
But anyway, this particular video was my very first TikTok, but it's a reaction to this video because I saw it. It looked interesting, so I immediately went without reacting to it first. I immediately clicked duet or reaction just so I could see it and show my genuine reaction, and it was so funny. And I kind of did, and then I did the same thing with another TikToker who is a plague doctor, and he is absolutely sweet and cute.
Actually, I'm just gonna search it up and find an image.
Let's take a look.
And I'm posting that one now with the plague doctor. And he reacted. He sent me a comment. He's like, "Oh my god, your reaction is adorable."
Nice.
I am the lizard queen.
Oh no! No, the environmental.
That's actually kind of garbage of an image.
Those look more like goblins than lizards.
It's a kobold.
It's more like a goblin.
Ooh, yeah.
Goblins look different.
It looks like a kobold and a goblin had a child, and it did not turn out well.
Oh no, the environmental noise cancellation.
But yeah, the second one with the plague doctor is another personal favorite because it was so funny, the ending bit he did.
Been turned on. For some strange reason it. Some strange reason it turned itself off.
You sound like.
Help.
You sound very far away now.
Oh great, my favorite. The fetch quest.
Yeah. One thing that I know a lot of MMOs still don't seem to get away from. Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, it's the most basic thing you can do, so you know. Wait, a bumble beetle. This beetle is level 24. What?
Oh my
it's a
gosh.
strong bee. Yeah, that's the problem with the noise cancellation. It muffles every.
Please, I do not
But,
wish
it
to speak of the cretins.
Yeah, I'm not trying to become TikTok famous. I'm just trying to. I just react whenever I want or do silly things.
It muffles everything.
But there's one particular person, Nefertiti, bleh, hard to say their name.
It does sound like you. For me, the sound you say that's titties.
Yeah, that's the problem with the noise cancellation.
It's hard to pronounce her name. She does full-blown fursuits and custom eyes, custom paws, everything. And she does this while having a job, and she makes all this extra money as well, going and buying felt and material and all that jazz. And I'm just like, she is so good, and she's created her own masks for her own characters. And there's one that is a dragon, and it was made from a raptor mask, and it looks amazing. And it has some side fins, just like Matthew's character Kelly. And so I sent him a video of that particular mask. I'm like, dude, you could get Kelly made. You could become Kelly. But then Matthew insulted himself and said, no, I'm too fat. Oh, I wanted to smack him in the back of his head. He is not fat. I'm fat.
Hey! I found the last parchment.
But, yeah. Like, if I could somehow save up enough money, I could get her to make me some... Like, for her raptor character, she has these gloves with claw tips on the top of them. Make them look like they're clawed hands. And she has a mask with the material around it. And it looks amazing. So I'm just like, if I could save up enough money, I could bring life.
My god. Sorry,
Oh.
it's Norse music.
You're high up there.
It's Norse-inspired music, and I love it.
Oh, ow. I just tried to change position and my hip just popped.
Ouch.
Yep. Why do I feel
Fuck
like
off,
that?
you stupid wolves. I don't want to deal with you. Bugger off.
Bugger off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get a quick nap in before I have to go and get my day started.
Yeah, I'm due to be finishing soon anyway.
Wait, I need to cast /dance before the old wooden box at Fool's Fall.
I'll see you guys in another stream, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Not maybe.
Maybe.
We will do. We will do.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Bye
Bye.
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
That was perfectly timed.
See ya.
Bye.
I will say this though, I will find a way to get that behemoth mount, because I need it in my life.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite things is that Square Enix has like all these crossovers in their games. Like, I know for a fact you can get a Rathalos mount as well from Monster Hunter.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
And also in Monster Hunter you can fight the behemoth, and you actually need to do a full-on Holy Trinity party as well.
Ask him where the no, ask him where the no, ask him where the talking.
Hang on, I know I'm overrunning a little bit, but I want to finish off this
Oh,
little
ask
bit.
him where the talking.
Good. It's
Oh
alright.
god, no.
Lava went.
Take the time you need. I'm sure anyone will understand. If not,
Lava
you
went.
could... I don't care about them.
Lava went.
Aw, what a nice guy. This man is just fishing and then he helps me kill all the shit that spawns in front of me. amazing, though.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Now ask him where the talking llama went. Oh, there he is.
Okay, that didn't. No, hold on. If I do that, then.
There he is. There he is.
Do. Okay, that should do it.
King Llama went. Oh, there he is.
Right. Quick review just before we finish up. Oh no, the environmental noise.
Oh, there he is.
Shush! You were too late on that pun. Oh no, the environmental noise cancellation had been turned on. For some strange reason it... Oh no, it's just that the subscriber alert went off again and it's just like, oh, there he is, because I'd been going through and doing that whole bit and it was just like, no, you're too late on that joke announcement thing. Oh no, the environmental noise cancellation had been turned on. For some strange reason it turned off.
You sound like you're far away now.
Yeah, that's the problem with the noise cancellation. It muffles everything.
You sound like you're like 5 feet away now.
Am I close enough now?
Oh, by the way, how you see, how you get that, the text of your avatar I sent
Oh
you?
yeah, I got that. I haven't saved it yet, but I will most likely do something with that momentarily.
Nice. Just remember to do that.
Now ask him which way the talking llama went.
Oh, there he is.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Now ask him where the talking
know chat
llama
is
went.
right here
Oh,
where we
there
normal,
he is.
not really good to speak. But it is normal thing for us.
Yeah. Anyway, I am done with that
Come on, boy.
for now.
You're not sleepy. You're not sleepy, boy. I only got 2 hours sleep tonight. And I'm fine. You cannot be sleeping now.
Well, anyway, that is the end of the morning stream, folks. I'll be back tomorrow, where I will hope for... Actually, you know what? I might as well just finish off this afternoon. It's literally just like a handful of lip syncing, and then that's it. It's all done. So I'll just finish this off this afternoon, and then we'll be back to the other SFM animation tomorrow, where I will hopefully be able to block out a fight sequence between us and a tank, assuming I've got all the right people there, but I'll go and have a look at that. Anyway, folks, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Say goodbye, Era.
Later, mortal.
And say goodbye, Shady.
Bye-bye.